you, boy, and what's that you got into?
These are the kind of royal raiments we's going to be wearing over at your castle.
What?
Hey, Mr. Drysdale called you? You done inherited the doggone castle over to England.
Go on.
Yeah, one of them great big rascals with them open a drawstring.
You grinning me?
No, sir. I was over at the bank when Mr. Drysdale got the word. So I went over to the studio and got us some Queen Elizabeth clothes.
Queen Elizabeth?
Oh, yes, sir. Well, she's the Queen of England. I looked her up in a book. And these are the kind of clothes you got to wear around her.
Everybody?
Wait, just us royal folks. This here was wore by Francis Drake.
Well, I hope it looked better on her.
Francis Drake was a man. A fighting man. A sailor.
Any sailor run around like that better be a fighting man.
Dad, have you seen... Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I didn't know that you... Jeff!
Sir Jethro. Head varlet to His Majesty, the Earl of Clampett.
Jed, what is this?
You don't call him Jed. Why, he is royalty. And you're just a commoner. One of his oafs. You got to bow and scrape and grovel in front of him. And me too, because I'm his royal nephew.
Give me that piece of leather.
You don't hit the boy.
Hit me? Her? Well, I'd have a throat in a dungeon like that. Oafs don't run around hitting members of the royal family. No, sir, no. Never. Now you done it. Now you done it. Wait till the Queen hears about this. You done laid your hands on my royal person.
You don't get your royal person into some decent clothes, I'm gonna lay more than hands on you.
Really? The boy's excited. He got hold of some story about me inheriting the castle. Let's listen to what he got to say.
I ain't listening to no nut that runs around in velvet bloomers and wears a woman's hat.
These here is royal raiments. This here is what the Queen favors for her knights.
What she sleeps in is her own business.
Mr. Drysdale just called him. That you, Jethro?
Forsooth and verily, my royal maid. Bend your knee to His Highness next to kin, you Saxon dog.
What did you call me?
When you gonna get it through your peasant head that you ain't got royal blood like us?
Now, hold on, Jethro.
But, Uncle Jed, it's true. I mean, sire, she's just your mother-in-law. She ain't blood kin to you like Ellie and me, but that makes her a vassal. She's got to do our bidding and walk 3 paces behind us.
That's nonsense.
No, that's all right, Jed. I don't mind walking behind Jethro.
That's more like it, knave. And when we struts around the castle, she brings up the rear.
That bring it up enough, or do you want another one?
Ellie Mae, what did Mr. Drysdale say?
Oh, he's on his way over. You done inherited yourself a castle.
See? I told you. Quick, everybody. Let's get into our royal raiment. After you, Oaf.
Oh, this is fabulous. Fabulous! I can see it now. The presentation at court. Knighted. A seat in the House of Lords. Luncheon with the Prime Minister. Tea with the Queen.
Chief, Mr. Clampett is hardly prepared for such honors.
Not him, me. I'll handle things just like I do here. The Clampetts will stay at the castle. I'll be up in London, receiving the honors, banking the money.
What money?
From the tenants who live on the 10,000 acres surrounding the castle.
Now, don't get your hopes up too high. If I know Mr. Clampett, he may decide not to go to England at all.
What do you mean? He's got to go. I've got to go. England is my kind of country. That's where I want to live.
But what if your wife doesn't want to go?
You think there's a chance?
I should say don't get your hopes up. The way of royalty is not the way of the Clampetts. They're plain, simple country people with no desire to have...
Dad, this and Harry. Royal cousin, some commoners is here. How you liking the castle dress? Ain't it pretty?
Beautiful.
Yes, but Ellie, they don't wear things.
Quiet.
Doggone! When you hear someone knocking at the moat, you're supposed to let down the drawstring. Tell me something. How do you housebreak a oaf? Oh? I done got her oaf's clothes and everything, but she won't grumble worth shucks. Hey, oaf! Come on in here.
Jethro says if I don't grovel, the Queen is going to throw me in the Tower of London. and feed me to the bee feeders.
That is absolutely preposterous.
See? I told you.
No, I mean... Well, I can see there's a general misconception about modern-day England, which I shall clarify without further ado. Granny, there is no serfdom. You are not an oath. And Jethro, even members of the peerage no longer have the power to rule the lives of others. And Ellie Mae, these costumes are strictly for pageantry. And there is no debtor's prison, no torture for those overdrawn at the bank.
Will you stop putting England down?
You mean the Queen ain't gonna feed me to the bee feeders?
Of course not.
Why,
Miss Janine, if you done committed high treason against the crown and cited the oath, your head is gonna roll.
you better hang on to yours, too.
Don't you touch me, or the royal executioner will lop off your offended member. I am the head varlet to His Majesty, the Earl of Clampett.
Oh, where is the Earl?
He's up in the turret, putting on his royal raiment.
Hey, Paul, we got company.
Nah, not like that. By your leave, sire, 2 vassals beseech your audience.
I ain't coming down wearing these fancy duds.
Oh, please, Mr. Clampett. I mean your lordship. Grant us a boon. We humbly petition your royal presence.
Yeah, come on.
Thanks, Paul.
Well, all right. This wasn't my idea.
Hot dog. Now you're gonna see some class. All hail His Majesty, Earl of Clampett. Kneel, oath.
Yes. Oh. Trying to ruin my life, wreck my career, shatter my dream. I get the Clampetts all steamed up to go to England and claim their castle, and you destroy everything with your big mouth.
What are you raving about? All I did was tell the truth.
That's what I'm raving about. Cut it out.
I know you consider this a great financial opportunity for you and your bank. But think about the Clampetts for a moment.
Okay. That's long enough. Now let's think about me and my bank.
Be reasonable. You'll be in London in your counting house. But those poor, simple hill folk will suddenly find themselves cast adrift in a society so steeped in tradition, so rigid with protocol, they'll be completely lost. They won't know what to do or say or who to turn to.
They'll turn to Lady Jane Hathaway. Who else?
Oh, well, if you have someone...
Lady Jane Hathaway.
Me?
You.
Chief, I'm just plain Jane Hathaway.
Do you think the Crown will overlook your services in converting the peasants of Possum Ridge into the keepers of Clampett Castle?
Chief, this is ridiculous. I could never expect...
Didn't you tell me your ancestors were English?
Well, yes, my great-grandfather and my...
Blood will tell. You belong in the castle. To the man born, Lady Jane Hathaway of Hathaway Hall.
Hathaway Hall.
Mr. Drydale, I think we better pass on this going to England business. We don't belong in no castle.
Oh, you don't say that. Why, you love Hathaway Hall. Clampett Castle.
You said...
She's changed her mind. She didn't have the complete picture.
No, I do feel you should investigate the situation, Mr. Clampett. You might find that you'd enjoy the English country life.
This place in the country, isn't it?
Oh, yes. The castle sits in the middle of 10,000 acres.
Oh, that'd be a heap of land to work.
Oh, you don't have to work the land.
Well, we couldn't depend on Granny. She's got her back up by being old.
Granny wouldn't have to work either.
She sure ain't gonna get Jethro behind no mule dressed in them head varlet clothes.
None of you has to work the land. You just enjoy it. You see, it's mostly forests and streams.
Yes, you'd spend your time stalking deer, shooting grouse, fishing, riding to the hounds.
Excuse me, Paul. If and we ain't going to England, can I change back into my breeches?
Look better fetching, Ellie.
Isn't she beautiful? Can't you just see her dancing in the ballroom of the castle?
Yes, with a long line of handsome young Englishmen waiting their turn.
Oh, Ellie'd meet some fellers, would she?
Oh, Mr. Clampett, your lovely daughter would be the belle of the countryside.
Well, doggy. This hill has got more taters in it than I figured.
Oh, going, Paul?
Well, we'll study on it. It'll take some doing to swing your granny around.
Ain't nobody throwing me in the Tower of London. Chopping off nothing, neither. What a dead blame nonsense.
Get back into your oats clothes.
You get in them.
Hold on there. Are you revolting?
Not as revolting as you.
Hey, listen. We can't show up at our castle without we got us a royal oath.
I ain't open for nobody.
Hey, wait a minute, Granny. Look, you go along as an oath, and quick as we get settled, I'll promote you. I'll make you a scullion or a serf. How about a sheriff or a common skull? Hey, wait a minute. You could be a witch. How about a shrew or a loud?
Gotta have critters at the castle?
Hundreds of them. There's a private game preserve.
I'll go get ready for the trip.
Now, wait, Ellie. It ain't for positive sure where you going.
Just a minute, Allie. Hold on.
Don't worry, it's in the bag.
You're right.
Where's Jeff?
He just went out the back door.
Please, Granny. It commences an oath. You won't have to grovel. Just cringe a little. Oh, gone. There goes the trip to England.
What do you mean?
A head varlet has got to have himself an oath. Do you think I want to show up over there looking like a dumbbell?
Certainly not.
But maybe if... No use talking about it, Mr. Drysdale. I ain't going if I can't go like royalty. And that takes an oath.
Sir Jethro, I have never let you down yet. One oath coming up.
No, not Lady Jane.
Dog! She's even more oath than Granny.
Yes, isn't she a beauty? Good and sturdy. Show the young master your teeth.
This is make Granny happy. Now she can be a drudge or a troll or something. Hey, Granny, good news.
Chief, surely you wouldn't send me to England like this.
They sent us Twiggy, didn't they?
I resign.
Oh, no, come on, relax. I was joking. It was just to keep Jethro happy.
Well, somebody should tell Jethro that he's looked up the wrong Queen Elizabeth and his 400 years in the past.
All in good time. Now, let's not rock a happy boat. Now, you get busy and arrange for passports and buy airline tickets for all of us.
Right, Chief. I'll hurry and change.
What do you mean? Change. Maybe oaths go for half air.
What are you doing dressed like that?
I'm going to the passport office with the rest of you.
Not wearing royal raiment, you ain't. You give a drudge an inch and she takes a mile.
Now, hold on. Jed says I'm just as good as the rest of you. He says I'm the royal granny.
He can't just say so. Why, there's got to be a ceremony. Did he take his sword out and drub you?
Of course not.
Then it ain't official.
Tis too.
Tain't either. Boy, if Queen Elizabeth ever finds out the shortcut you peasants is taking, you... Oh, shucks. Kneel down, I'll do it myself.
Pop! Pop! Come running! Jethro's done got a knife on Granny!
What's all the commotion out there? Granny, you all right?
It's Sir Granny now. I've done been drunk.
That's right, pal. We's all one big royal family.
You ain't going to the passport office dressed like that, are you?
Put on your royal duds.
Like us.
Sure.
Just a minute. We's going to a U.S. government office, right?
Right?
Right.
Well, is it respectful to show up at a place like that wearing strange clothes?
No, it ain't. So get out of it.
Things look proper. Like us.
Yeah, sure.
Granny, what's proper around a castle in England is one thing, and we'll be the judge of that when we get there. But as long as we's in this country, we're going to dress American. Now, get changed.
Oh, gone.
Just when I was all decked out like a grand lady.
Howdy, is this the place where you get passports?
That's, right.
We take 4 of them, please, sir. Thank you.
Well, I'll take your applications one at a time. Who would like to be first?
I'll go first, because I was the one with the education. That way they can see how it's done.
Fine. Raise your right hand, please. Swear the statements you're about to make to be the truth.
Yes, sir.
State your name, please.
Jethro.
And your surname?
Sir Jethro.
Sir Jethro.
Yes, sir. Sir Jethro de Bodine, head varlet to the royal family.
That's the royal family.
Yes, sir. The big one is the Earl of Clampett himself. The girl is my royal cousin. And the little one, she used to be an oaf, but I done knighted her. His Majesty didn't want us to wear no royal raiments till we got over to our castle.
You have a castle.
Yes, sir. One of them great big rascals with a wall around it and towers and dungeons and such.
And bars on the windows.
Sure.
Lots of attendants.
The castle ain't a castle without its crawling with varlets and trolls and churls and such.
And keepers. Tell me something, Sir Jethro. Is this a rib?
No, sir. That's a nose.
Oh, my goodness.
You can't catch me on questions like that. I studied to be a brain surgeon.
A brain surgeon.
Yes, sir. Ain't that right, Uncle Jed? What's that, boy? Pretty near become a brain surgeon, didn't I?
That's right. He was tore twixt that and being a fry cook.
Oh, I get it. Where's the hidden camera? You guys really have me going there. Come on, where's the camera? Do we need any makeup?
Well, right here, huh?
Hi, Alan. Love your show. Great bunch you got together.
Hey, mister, you gonna give us our passport?
Sure. I'm the royal passport granter. Hi, Margaret. It's Joe. I'm on hidden camera. Hi, kids. It's Daddy. I'm on television.
He acts like his sword unhit a knot.
Listen, you. Come down from there. We're busy.
Oh, a miniature. One of those old Japanese jobs.
I ain't neither.
Hey, Alan, you really had me fooled. This is the good side.
We'll come back another time. You get some rest.
Sit down. Put your feet up.
So long.
Bye.
Come on. Where are you? Where you got it? You're in someplace here, Alan.
If he's the U.S. government, I'm kind of glad we was going to England.
Excuse me, Miss Jane, but I reckon you'd be wanting to wear this on the plane.
Oh, Jethro, you dear, thoughtful boy.
It's your oath suit. You left it at the house.
Oh, but you don't really... I can't arrive in England wearing this.
You know, just a doggone minute. You and Mr. Drysdale promised me I'd have an oath.
And we never break our promise.
Oh, Chief.
England expects every oath to do her duty. Pardon me, chaps. I must speak to one of my clerks.
It's bad enough I got to travel without my royal raiment and my falcon, but a knight just can't show up without his oath. It just ain't done.
I like that about you, Jethro. You want to be authentic.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's why I can't be your oath.
Uh-huh.
I looked it up, and an oath is a man.
Yeah, come to think of it, all the pictures I seen of oaths and knaves and such was men.
There you are.
Yeah, but where am I going to find me a man oath this late?
Not all beings here in a fortnight or so. Miss Hathaway, Sir Jethro is waiting for his oath.
And we never break a promise, do we, Chief?
Never.
One oath coming up.
That's the spirit.
I got me a real sure off, but let's go. Let's go.
Now, Jethro, wait. You don't want to be seen with me like this. I just spent $500 for that beautiful English outfit. Now, can't let that go to waste. How about it?
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
You look fine, Granny. Sure there's no light showing through, Ellie.
You wearing 6 petticoats.
Well, a woman has to be special careful in England. I hear the sun never sets there.
Jethro back in?
No, he ain't. And if he makes us late, I'm going to throw him to the beef eaters.
Hip, hip. Well, let's go, chaps.
I told you he wasn't going to put on no air.
Oh, I'm just wearing this to please Mr. Drysdale. He don't want it to go to waste.
Where is Mr. Drysdale?
Him and Miss Jane is going to take a later flight.
How come?
Well, like he says, it wouldn't do for no oath to be seen getting off the same plane with us royal folks.
The last time, I'm telling you, we ain't going to put on no air.
Don't worry. I understand. How about What?
Too late to undo it now. We'll miss our plane.
Yeah, we's gonna be late.
Hey, that throne ain't for you. It's for His Royal Highness.
Let's go, boy.
But Uncle Jed, that throne is...
Drive on, boy.
Take the oaf out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the oaf. Hot dog, we's on our way to London now.
Sit down, Jethro. You rocked the airplane.
Sure wish Mr. Drysdale and Miss Jane was along.
Me too, Ellie. We're going to be strangers in a strange land.
Will y'all stop worrying? You're traveling with an educated man.
But you only graduated to 6th grade.
Ellie, you can't fall 12 years of schooling.
Did you learn anything about England?
Are you kidding? I studied 2 years of English.
Think you can find our castle?
Of course I can, Your Royal Majesty.
Don't call me that.
But, sire...
Shh. Told you I don't want to put on no airs.
Okay, then I'll just call you sire.
Is everything all right here?
Finest frogs here, ma'am.
He just talks country like that when he's around you peasants. Actually, that there is His Royal Highness, the Earl of Clampett.
Oh. And the two ladies?
The young one with the yeller hair, that's my royal cousin. And the little one with the big mouth, that's the royal granny. I'm His Majesty's head varlet, Sir Jethro de Bodine, Knight of the Round Table. He's heading for our castle.
I see.
You want to sit down and talk? Well, there's 2 seats that was being held for Mr. Drysdale, the royal oaf, and his secretary. But he said they don't allow oafs on this flight. But I reckon you know that.
Oh, no, it comes as a complete surprise.
He's flying over later, quick as he gets his oaf suit broke in.
Chief, I brought your clothes. Where are you?
Anybody with you?
No, I'm quite alone.
If you weren't a traitor, you'd be wearing this.
If you weren't chicken, you'd be on that plane.
Like this?
Well, at least the Clampetts wouldn't be alone with Sir Jethro as their leader.
Oh, they're all right. I've got a friend at the airline keeping track of them. Besides, the flight they're taking lands only once in San Francisco. Then non-stop to London. So what can happen? Hello? Oh, Jim! How's my royal family doing? Hey, what? No. Well, find them.
Gee, what happened?
They left the plane in San Francisco. They think it's London.
Yeah, this is the Dandy Hill driver. Okay, everybody poke your heads up. Now, as we look out over the famous old city of London, the first thing we notice is a famous old English channel, right down yonder. And going across it there, the famous old London Bridge. Oh, and off to the left there, we see the famous old White Cliffs of Dover. And yonder, straight across the channel, you can see the coast of France.
What's that little place down there in the water?
Huh? Oh, that there is one of them British Isles.
Excuse me, buddy. Just where do you think you are?
Ain't this London?
No, this is San Francisco. What you've been pointing to is Alcatraz, El Cerrito, and San Leandro.
How do you like that? We done overshot England and landed in Spain.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry you had to wait for us.
Oh, we're glad to do it. Where were you?
The royal nut there was showing us the White Cliffs of Oakland.
Good ride the boy.
Well, he thinks he's so all-fired smart.
Yeah, and he didn't know London from San Francisco.
Well, it just so happens they both look a heap alike from the air. They both got 7 hills.
I believe that's Rome.
Huh? Where? I always wanted to see the pyramids.
My mistake. Look, it's almost dinner time. How about some food?
Well, help yourself, honey. We got a whole basket full there.
Granny brought along everything from sapsucker giblets to possum shanks.
Well, you see, we didn't know you were going to bring all this food, so we have complete dinners ready to be served. They're included in the fare.
Hear that, youngins? We're going to have a fair.
A pizza picnic?
You gonna have sideshows and freaks?
If you ain't, you can borrow ours.
Wait till we get to London. You're gonna be flogged through the fleet.
Sit down, Granny.
Excuse me.
Why don't you get up and help the young lady?
Just a minute, ma'am. I'll help you.
Oh, thank you, but I have help.
It ain't that, ma'am. You see, I'm the royal taster.
Royal taster.
Yes, ma'am. You can't give His Highness and them no victuals without I taste them first.
Very well, Sir Jethro.
When do you reckon that fair's gonna commence? I'm getting hungry.
Me too, Pa. What could be taking them so long? They got Jethro helping.
You just answered your own question.
Be patient. There's a heap of work to setting up a fair. You gotta have sawdust to spread around.
Jethro's got a whole head full.
Get off the boy's back. This royalty business has got him stirred up, but he means well.
Excuse me, do you still have that basket of food?
Sure do, honey. You need it?
I think we might. The royal taster's just gone through 12 steak dinners.
The royal buzzard! The beast of Bugtussle! The creature that's gonna eat England! Get out of there, you 6.5-foot stomach!
That's France.
Huh? France? Hey, y'all, come on back! We done overshot England again!
No, I meant... Well, never mind. This is England.
Are you sure about it this time?
Absolutely.
Well, it's been nice meeting you. Hey, come on out to the castle sometime and see me when I'm wearing my armor.
Thank you.
Hey, have you ever been a damsel in distress?
Yes, for about 6,000 miles.
I beg your pardon. Are you by any chance Mr. Clampett?
Yes, sir. Jed Clampett.
Mr. Drysdale telephoned and asked me to meet you. I'm Cedric Giles Evans of the firm of solicitors representing the estate of your distant cousin, the late Marcus.
Well, I'm very pleased to meet you, Mr. Evans. This here is Granny and my daughter, Ellie.
Howdy.
That is?
He says that my cousin Marcus is late.
He's deceased.
Oh, well, he's in luck, because Granny's a doctor.
What kind of disease has he got?
Well, I'll have to figure that out, Ellie Mae, when I examine him. Thank goodness I brought my medical supplies with me. Is Cousin Marcus up at the castle?
Well, yes, but you see, he's been laid to rest.
Good. Just keep him warm. Is the family doctor with him?
Madam, the gentleman is dead.
Oh. Well, us doctors is only mortal. Get a move on. We got sick kinfolks up there at the castle without a doctor.
Now, don't you worry. Granny has pulled folks through everything from thrush to dropsy.
If Cousin Marcus has dropsy, he better be turned over every now and then.
You know, madam, I rather imagine he's turning over at this very moment.
Come on, Jethro. Shall we call us a taxicab?
Oh, no, I've got a car waiting. But first of all, you'll have to go through our British customs.
Well, we do our best if you show us.
Yes. Yes, of course.
What are y'all doing?
Well, this here's a British custom.
That ain't British, it's Spanish.
Right?
Don't listen to the royal booby.
This is what the Spanish do when they stomp on grapes. Well, come on, stomp.
Look, Pa, Mr. Evans showing us another custom. He go like this.
I think he's wanting us to follow him. Come on, everybody.
Now then, madam. The inspector here says that you refuse to open your luggage. If you state here, you have nothing to declare.
Well, I've changed my mind. I declare that you are the nosiest bunch I've ever seen.
That's why we're here. This is British customs.
Well, this was foolish enough. But poking through folks' belongings, you ought to be ashamed.
Mr. Clampett didn't object to opening his bag.
You ain't carrying what I am.
Oh, that's something to hide.
You betcha.
I'm afraid you leave us no choice.
Now, don't open that, I'm warning you. Now, you fellas, fetch a preacher.
A preacher?
We got to get married. You have done touched my untouchable. It's the code of the hills.
Don't be embarrassed. I assure you there's no article of women's apparel that we... What do we hear?
That's my nightgown. Ain't nothing sacred to you, you wicked man.
What's this?
That's my doctor's bag.
You're a doctor?
Been one for 60 years. Got a patient waiting for me right now. Jed's cousin Marcus. He's laying up there at the castle with a bad case of bronchitis. Be careful, them are my medical supplies.
What's this?
That's a buckeye. And that's snake wart, dog bane, horse mint, skunk oil, wahoo, buckbrush, Gibson weed, spider web, cat hair, everything a doctor needs.
You were an M.D.
That's right, mountain doctor.
And, what might this be?
That might be buttermilk, but I wouldn't light no match to see.
Come now, what is this?
That's Tennessee tranquilizer. One of my best homemade cures.
What is a cure?
What do you got?
Madam, I'm afraid my government would not approve of this homemade cure.
I ain't too happy about it neither.
I mean to say, I cannot permit you to bring it into the country. You should have emptied this jug before you boarded the plane.
If I'd have emptied that jug, I wouldn't have needed no plane.
See that these medical supplies are impounded.
Yes, sir.
Now, wait a minute. I need them things.
Granny? You still in here?
Oh, come in, Mr. Clampett. This is our chief customs inspector.
Howdy.
How do you do? I'm Chumley.
No, he ain't yet. He's mean. Cousin Marcus is laying at death's door, and he's fixing to pound my jug and stuff.
I wouldn't pound that jug if I was you. We could all be laying at death's door. That stuff will blow stomachs.
We only plan holding these supplies pending inspection.
Don't believe him, Jed. He's a man of loose morals. It's true, Jed. He's a regular rip. Why, he flung open my bag, fondled my flimsies, and then wouldn't call a preacher.
The cold of the hills don't hold here.
It holds in the four corners of the earth. I say throw down on him with your shotgun.
No, that ain't no way to commence a visit.
Well, at least whoop him and get my medicine back.
Granny, I hear tell that London is a right good-sized town. They ought to have at least one drugstore.
There we are. Sorry for the delay.
No harm done.
No harm done. If Cousin Marcus dies, he's to blame. And if that happens, you're gonna catch it, you fresh young whippersnapper.
Young whippersnapper. Madam, I'm a sexagenarian.
To hear that, Jetty admits it. Shame on you, Doreen. Get me to a drugstore. I said get me to a drugstore.
Be quiet, Granny.
This don't look like no drugstore to me.
No, madam, this is where my office is located. It's most urgent that I confer with my colleagues immediately.
Oh, you want us to come along?
No, I want to warn them. That is to brief them. Bradshaw will show you London. I'll, see you later.
Let's go see the Queen.
Yeah, take us to the Tower of London.
By dingy, I'm walking to the drugstore.
Now, Granny, Mr. Evans said to forget you're a doctor while you're here.
Never. This town needs every doctor it can get. What with folks driving on the wrong side of the street? Kid, I have swore a oath to heal the sick and ease the suffering of mankind. And I aim to take medicine to that castle.
Now, you can't go on foot.
Then I'll ride a bobby.
What's a bobby?
I don't know. But I heard tell that they'll help you get wherever you want to go.
Boy, this is embarrassing to a sophisticated head varlet like me. Driver, follow them two ignorant hay shakers. Hey, your microphone's heating up.
Are you sure this is where you buy medicine?
Positive, sir.
How long you aim to be here, Granny?
Oh, quiet as spell, Ellie. I have to start from scratch. Everything from larkspur to leeches.
Let's go sightseeing and pick her up later.
No, I don't want to leave her alone again, Jethro. You and Ellie run on ahead and say your howdies to the Queen.
Let's go. Mr. Giles Evans asked me to give you this English money.
Well, that's real nice of them.
That's 25 pounds, sir.
What's that, Jed?
Well, it's supposed to be 25 pounds of English money. But whoever weighed it must have had his thumb on the scale.
Madam, good day, sir. Can I be of any assistance?
Why, yes, sir, I believe so. Thank you. The doctor here is wanting to stock up on medicine.
You're a doctor?
I am. You a druggist?
Definitely.
Well, here you are. Just fill it up with the standard items.
The standard items.
That's right. Buckeye, snake port, dog bane, horse mint, spider web, eye of a newt.
You're one of those, Doctor. Well, now, let me see if I can remember the formula from Macbeth. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork.
Now there's a druggist.
I do rather pride myself on my Shakespeare.
I never tried that. But if you recommend it, I'll take some.
Take some Shakespeare?
How do you sell it over here? By the bag or by the bottle?
Well, I should say that we sell Shakespeare by the volume, by the play, by the sonnet.
Well, give me half a sonnet. I don't want him to think I don't know my business.
You're holding your own just fine, Granny.
If I could write the beauty of your eyes, and in fresh numbers number all your graces, the age to come would say the poet lies. Such heavenly touches ne'er touched earthly faces.
What do you make of that, Jim?
She's kind of took a shine to you.
Let's get back to my Shakespeare.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date.
He just can't get his mind on business.
I told you, Granny, that rascal's took me.
Glad you're with me, Jed. He's kind of bold. Tell you what, I'll take a whole sonnet of that Shakespeare.
May I suggest some Venus and Adonis?
If it's good stuff.
Touch but my lips with those fair lips of thine. Though mine be not so fair, yet are they red. The kiss shall be thine own, as well as mine.
Why don't you take a walk, Jed?
What about your duty to Marcus?
Who?
Cousin Marcus laying sick in the castle. Your patient.
Patience I can get, Jed. But at my age, suitors are kind of scared.
I'd best stay. Doggies, if I don't think we got a hold of another one of them sexagenarians.
Are you sure this is where the Queen lives?
Quite sure, sir. This is Buckingham Palace.
Hand me the bucket, Ellie.
What you fixing to do with that water?
I'm fixing to make my fortune, that's what.
Well, all you're liking is the bottle.
Ellie, man, ain't you never read no history? This how Sir Walter Raleigh become famous.
What you mean?
Well, one day, Queen Elizabeth come sashaying out of the palace. There was this here puddle. Well, quick as a wink, Sir Walt took off his coat, laid it on the puddle for the Queen to walk over. Well, she was so tickled, she hauled off and gave him Virginia.
Virginia, how?
Thank goodness there's one intelligent member of this here family. Excuse me. Would you please tell Queen Elizabeth that Sir Jethro de Bodine is waiting at the puddle?
What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already pale and sick with grief, that thou, her maid,
art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, for she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do well. Cast it on. Oh, it is my darling. Oh, that she knew she
What's the matter with Granny? She done fell under the spell of a drugstore cowboy. Drive us to the castle and don't spare the horses. We gotta get there fast. You can mail us the Shakespeare.
Bring it yourself, honey.
There it is, son.
Well, would you look at that?
You done inherited yourself a mess of castle, Paul.
It's gonna take a mess of mopping to keep it clean, Jed. 10 acres of forest to scrub.
You are the royal Granny. You can command oath to do that work.
Okay, you're it.
I'm a knight. I got to gird my loins and go to rescuing damsels.
Me too.
Ellen May, you...
youngin', I reckon we all gotta pitch in on the chores. Granny's gonna be busy doctoring Cousin Marcus.
But, sire, that castle's likely swarming with Saxon dogs.
Oh?
Yeah, that's what us ruling class calls servants.
Jenkins, the gatekeeper has just rung through to say that our American family is approaching. I want the entire staff to line up in the courtyard at once.
Yes, sir. I'll summon them immediately.
Oh, and Jenkins, alert them that American millionaires are apt to be a bit eccentric, so we must indulge them.
Yes, Mr. Faversham.
Remind the staff that we are doing this for Queen, for country, and for 6 months' back wages.
Certainly, Mr. Faversham.
What do you think, Granny?
It'll look much better after we've whitewashed it.
Whitewashed it?
Jethro, you help Mr. Bradshaw with the bag.
Can't I get you two wheat benders to understand? We don't got to do no more work. We got oafs and naifs and serfs for that.
They do everything, Jethro?
Of course. If they don't, we flog them.
Hush that kind of talk, boy.
But royal folks is always flogging serfs. It's a sport of kings. If we get tired of flogging them, we just drag them to the dungeon and pile them up on a rack.
I'll say that's enough.
Hang them by the thumb, boy.
Yonder.
They heard you.
Royal Mouth has done it again.
Come on back, everybody. Jethro was only funning.
I'll handle him, sire. Hold you Saxon dogs, or I'll take a flog to you. See how they come to heel when a royal talk? All right, let's see what we got here. How many is oafs? All oafs take one step forward. How about serfs? Any serfs in the crowd? Knaves? Churls? Louts? Is anybody here a swineherd?
Having trouble, boy?
Yeah, they won't talk.
They snickering a good bit.
I reckon I better send for the royal flogger.
I beg your pardon, sir.
How long since this dog's been flogged?
They've never been flogged.
See, I told you. Spare the flog and spoil the oath.
I take it you are Mr. Clampett, sir.
Yes, sir. Jed Clampett. This here is Jethro, and women folks there is Granny and Ellie Mae.
Hey, Ellie, Granny, come on over and meet the royal flogger.
I am Major Domo of the castle.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Mr. Domo. Or would you rather I called you Major?
Yes, sir, you don't quite understand. Domo is short for domicile.
Oh, Granny, Ellie Mae, shake hands with Mr. Domicile.
Faversham.
Faversham to you two.
Same here, Mr. Domicile.
You shorten it to Domo.
I reckon we ought to call him Major.
Major will do nicely.
All right, well, I got to get busy and go tonight. Come on, Ellie, you can help me with my armor. Oh, say, Major, is there any limit on dragons?
You are at liberty to slay as many as you can find.
Dog, we's going to have dragon jowls tonight.
Quite a jokester.
When it comes to eating, Jethro, don't joke.
You
You haven't met the staff, have you?
Faversham, everybody.
Faversham. Nice looking folks. Slipped my mind, too. I'll fetch your bag.
How is Cousin Marcus?
Are you by any chance referring to the late Marquis?
Yeah, but I think you folks ought to stop calling him that. He can't help it if he's late. Poor man, laying up there sick and no doctor. But I'll cure him.
Afraid you're too late.
What you mean?
He was taken by general peritonitis last month.
Oh. Well, I'll tell Jed.
Then it's all right if I leave for London, sir.
Sure. I'm glad to hear Mr. Drysdale coming in. Here's your bag.
Jed, I'm too late to help your Cousin Marcus.
What you mean?
They brung in an army doctor. General peritonitis.
I'm a friend of the major.
Well, I'm going to look in on him anyway. I don't trust them army doctors. They're too fast with the saw.
Now, see here, Teddy. I know you miss the old master, but if Mr. Faversham finds you on this bed, he'll be in a snit. Well, the new owner's here.
Hello? Anybody up here?
Oh, dear. Be very quiet.
Howdy, miss. I'm looking for the Marcus's room.
This is the room of the late Marquis, Ma'am.
Oh, I do wish you folks would stop bad-mouthing him. That army sawbones around.
I don't understand, Ma'am.
Well, never mind. You run along. I just want to take a look.
But, Ma'am, I should warn you, the old dog...
Now, I can take care of him. I've done run into two of your biggest sexagenarians. You scat, leave it to me. Well, the old rascal can't be too sick if he's got her skittish. Cousin Marcus, I'm Jed's kin from across the water. I've come to help doctor you. How does that set with you? Now, none of that. You got to think of me as a doctor, not as a beautiful woman. All right. We ain't gonna open the drapes. It'll just give you high blood. From your breathing, I best check your pulse. Now, give me your hand. But don't get grabby now. Well, at least they're keeping you warm. Feels like a fur nightshirt. But your arms are kind of thin. And them nails needs trimming something off. Let's see if you got a fever. They've let your hair grow down over your eyes. Heaven knows how long since you've had a shave. I never did see the likes. Treating sick folks like this. It's terrible. It's terrible. Marcus, you're at death's door.
How do we look, Ellie?
Well, if you was smoking, you'd look like a pot-bellied stuff.
You go to assassin all night. This here armor makes me invincible.
What you mean?
It means you can't hurt me. Hey, go ahead and hit me, I'll show you. Oh, man. That sure sets a feller's ears to ringing. I'm gonna get you for that.
Did I hear the dinner going?
Heck no. Ellie done hit me in the head with an axe.
You should have waited till the boy had his iron hat on.
Well, he did have it on. Said it made him invincible.
Man, I sure hope they got some dragon dogs around this castle. The way my ears is ringing, I'll never hear that rascal coming.
Oh, can I go dragon hunting with Jethro?
Yeah, let her come. I'll use her for bait.
You won't?
I will, too. I will, too.
No, I got other plans for Ellie. According to Mr. Drysdale, there is English gentlemen coming to call.
That ain't the way it's done around the castle. She got to be a damsel in distress before they come.
What do you mean?
She gets up on the tower in her damsel dress and commences bellowing, "Help, save me!" Then all the knights, it's out question, comes galloping up to rescue her. Well, she picks the one she likes, and they get trothed and live happy ever after. As the dumb old damsel clouts him in the head with an axe.
Put on your damsel dress and practice bellowing.
Yes, sir, pal.
I think I'll put an edge on this and split some kindling. We got a lot of fireplaces in this castle.
Oh, please, I mean, prithee, sire, don't do that. Do you think King Arthur had split kindling?
Oh, I can't see.
No. He'd just summon a royal kindling splitter.
I don't mind doing it.
But it ain't knight's work. You got to save your strength for slaying dragons, rescuing damsels in distress, and lifting a siege.
What's a siege?
I don't know, but they's heavy. Even Lancelot and Galahad in that bunch had trouble lifting sieges.
Maybe that's what this is for.
Your cousin Marcus is laying upstairs with one foot in the grave.
Did you find out what he's got?
Yeah, a rotten doctor. I better take over or he'll die of neglect.
Well, now, Granny, I spoke to the major about you doctoring, and he said forget it. They got something here called socialized medicine.
Yeah. Cousin Marcus needs medicine, and the doctor's out socializing. Hey, he's alive!
Pietro!
Well, what's he doing in that tin suit scaring folks?
There's no two ways about it. I got to get me a dragon dog. I can't hear nothing.
Granny, I'd best get this invincible knight off dragon hunting before you women kill him.
But Jed, what about cousin Marcus? He's got to be saved.
If you want to save him, keep him away from her.
You're the next kid, Jed. Tell me I can take the case before it's too late.
All right, Granny.
Hang on, Marcus. I'm coming. I never know how he's gonna save you.
There you go, boy. I'll hold your pole while you mount up. Run across any other night, be sure and tell them about your cousin Ellie.
Okay, sir. Look out, dragons. Here I come. Yee-haw!
Look out, Jethro, you got your pole sideways. You ain't gonna clear the side of that. Look out!
I told you I needed a dog. I didn't even see that dragon.
I'm put near there, Marcus. Don't give up. The whole case is too hopeless for me. Many's the time I've snatched folks back from the valley of the shadow, and I'm gonna do the same for you. No! Jed, the dog has done at your cousin. I'm making you body snatcher. Get him up, Jed! Murder!
Just wait till I get my sandwich sign.
Mr. Drysdale, surely you're not going to wear that.
Oh, no, of course not.
Oh, good. My colleagues are waiting to discuss the estate.
Oh, here you are, Bradshaw. And walk slowly.
Oh, no, please, sir. This is the most conservative neighborhood. And the law courts are close at hand.
Oh, excellent. Let's go talk to the judge about my bank reform plan.
Mr. Drysdale, England is not going to bring back debtors' prison.
What about the rat for? Bad check artist. Flogging for overdrawn accounts.
Not a chance.
You know, I may change my mind about opening a bank here. You people destroy a man's incentive.
Charles Evans, sir.
Yes, what is it?
It's Mr. Faversham calling from the castle. He said it's most urgent.
Right. Bring in Mr. Drysdale.
What's wrong with the castle?
Well, I know this sounds incredible, sir, but I got the impression they were being attacked by dragons.
Dragons?
Well, I thought I heard Mr. Faversham say that they had unhorsed Jethro, but it was difficult to tell because there was a young lady calling, "Help, save me," and another lady screaming murder.
Quick, to the castle.
Help! Save me! I'm a damsel in distress! Rescue me, somebody!
How's it going up there, Ellie?
And I ain't going worse shucks, Paul.
Seen any knights headed this way?
No, sir, Paul. There ain't a night in sight. And I'm getting awfully tired. Just... Wait a minute, I see one. And he's riding through the woods, lickety-split.
Commence bellering, Ellie.
Help! Save me! I'm a damsel in distress!
Who dragon? Who dragon? Who dragon? Come on out, you dragon!
Too late, Paul. He just run smack into a low limb and got scraped off his horse.
Forget him, Ellie. That's Jethro.
Come on now, don't laugh. I ain't never been dragon hunting before. How was I to know them sneaky rascals sits up in trees laying for you? From now on, we sticking to the roads and pastures.
Is he all right, Ellie?
Yeah, Paul. He's getting back on his horse.
Well, rest your voice a spell and then go to bellering again.
Jed, I've been looking all over the castle for you. Did you see a great big shaggy dog pass by here?
What, is he one of them dragon dogs?
Yeah, he's dragging what's left of Marcus.
What?
Jed, I want to break this to you gently. That dog has ate your cousin. It's true. Grant there wasn't much left of him, but it's a terrible way to go.
I just can't swallow this story.
Well, the dog didn't have no trouble swallowing Marcus. And we gotta find him. Ah, yonder he is. Well, don't just stand there grinning, Jed. He's gnawing on your cousin.
Granny, that dog has just got hold of a big old ham bone or something.
That's Marcus.
I beg your pardon, son.
We'll prove it by Mr. Domo.
Faversham, madam.
Never mind the greetings. What's that dog gnawing on?
I believe it's a leg bone of the old boar, madam.
Oh, boar, that ain't no way to speak of the dead.
It's becoming quite a nuisance, rooting about amongst the garbage.
Garbage! No wonder the poor old fellow was sick. Ain't you even gonna bury his bones?
Dare say the dog will do that.
I ain't gonna listen to no such talk. Give me my kinfolk, you four-legged buzzard.
Don't mind Granny, she gets wrought up real easy.
Yes. Oh, I thought I ought to tell you, sir. Mr. Drysdale is on his way to the castle.
Oh, good, good. He can take victuals with us. I hope Jethro fetches home a nice plump dragon.
Come on, dragon. Come on, boy. Look out, you crazy horse. I said stick to the road.
What's the idea of slowing down? I'm in a hurry.
Sorry, sir. There's a knight on the road ahead of us.
What kind of a country is this? You won't bring back a wonderful institution like debtor's prison, and you let some loony Lancelot ride around. Huh? Get off the road, you nut!
Don't you call no knight no nut.
Your loony Lancelot just lanced our tire.
Jed, that big dog has done buried Cousin Marcus.
Oh, Granny.
Come on, I'll show you. Help! Save me! Oh, no! Now he's after Ellie.
Oh, no, Granny, that's Ellie's damsel in distress call.
They's coming, Paul! They's coming!
Knights?
Yes, sir, Paul! There's two of them, and they's riding like the wind.
Well, doggy.
Come on, Jed. We gotta say the proper words over Cousin Marcus.
Keep hollering, Ellie. You got them coming in coveys.
Help! Save me!
Mr. Faversham, sir. I'm beginning to wonder whether it's worth the 6 months' back wages.
Yes, Jenkins. Mr. Drysdale is on his way.
Another American?
Oh, I'm told he's quite the opposite of the Clampetts. He's a businessman, sophisticated, and very, very conservative.
I trust this is not Mr. Drysdale approaching.
Thankfully, for the ride, Sir Jethro. Hello, I'm Melvin Drysdale. Where are the dragons?
I beg your pardon.
Those wild, dangerous creatures you called about.
Oh, yes. One of them's up in the battlements. One just rode off. And the other two are round the back.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The Lord giveth, and the dog taketh away.
Granny, I don't hardly think no dog could have...
I don't want to talk about it, Jed. Just get me out of here. I want to go home.
But, Granny, Ellie just hollered herself up a brace of nights.
The rest of you can stay, but this ain't no place for old folks. I don't aim to spend my last days rooting in...
Mr. Clampett, we have to get back to the United States right away.
What's the hurry?
I just found out this castle has $10 million in death duties.
Well, doggies. And you want to hurry back and put it in your bank, huh?
You don't get the money, you have to pay it.
How come?
Because of the death of your distant cousin, the late Marcus.
Well, I hear tell he was a pretty old feller. I don't hardly think it's my fault he died.
The $10 million is a tax which you'll have to pay if you stay here. You have to leave here and go home now, today.
I'd like to talk that over with the rest of the family. How's that look, Mr. Drysdale?
Like $10 million?
Well, thank you.
Jed, let's pack up and get home. We don't belong in no castle.
Oh, Granny, I love you.
What is it about this England that turns every man into a sexagenarian?
Now, hold on. Ellie Mae ain't found herself a feller, and Jethro ain't found what he's after neither.
I'll find Ellie a fella. Now, what's Jethro after?
A dragon.
A dragon?
You promised Granny we'd have dragon jowls tonight.
The dragons are mythical. Jethro! Jethro! Jethro!
I wonder what he meant by that.
I don't know, but I seen a picture of a dragon. And if that Jethro brings in one of them fire-belching lizards into my kitchen, he's gonna clean it.
Yeah! Hey, Granny! Uncle Jed!
Look at that darn fool riding around in his night clothes. Let's go home, Jed.
Now, wait, Granny. The boy sounds happy. Maybe he jumped a dragon too big to tote home. Jump any dragons, boy?
No, sir.
Let's pack and go home, Jed.
We can't, Granny. I done declared war on the next castle. What? Yeah. Us and the folks that lives in that castle over the ridge is going to fight the War of the Roses.
What roses?
The ones I rode through. They sicked their dog on me, so I challenged him. Now he's going over there and pillage them rascals. That's a feudal system.
You mean we're gonna feud him?
Yeah.
Is it legal here in England?
To us castle folks, it's a way of life.
Now, this is what I call a civilized country. Jed?
Now, hold on, you two. I didn't come 5,000 miles to go to scrapping with my neighbor.
Oh, we can't get out of it now, Uncle Jed. I done throw down the gauntlet.
Well, pick it up and pack it, because we's going home. Come on down, Ellie. We're leaving.
But I ain't got me no knife yet, Pa.
Never mind.
Sire, when we go to feuding with the next castle, well, we'll capture Elliotite. Then if he don't want to marry the dumb old damsel, well, we'll put thumb screws on him and torture him.
Ain't gonna be no thumbscrew wedding in this family. Now, get back.
Oh, please, Jed. We ain't had a decent feud since we left the hills.
And it's gonna stay that way. I ain't about to start no World War III twixt England and Bug Tussle. Now, get.
Now, stop. I know we're all a bit down in the mouth about closing up the castle.
Mr. Faversham, sir, where will we all go to?
Mr. Drysdale has suggested a debtor's prison.
Really?
No, Gerald. Mr. Clampett has arranged that we shall all get our back wages. Let it come now. Now, let's give them a pleasant send-off.
We leaving, Mr. Domo.
Faversham, madam.
Faversham to you, too.
Yeah, Faversham, everybody.
And another thing. You tell them goomers at the next castle that it wasn't my idea to crawfish out of our feud.
My neck.
We can lick them any day in the week. And I'll bet you Our rabble can beat their rabble. Yeah.
That's enough. You women folks get in the car. Mr. Domo, I know how much you and Mr. Jenkins and these folks enjoys living in the castle, so here's a little something for you.
Oh, thank you very much indeed, sir. On behalf of us all, $10 million.
Well, that's what Mr. Drysdale said was owed on the place.
Mr. Drysdale knows about this?
Them stains on there is his tears.
Goodbye, old friend. Goodbye, sir. Not you, the check.
Well, Faversham, everybody.
Come on, get through! Just dropped me off at Sherwood Forest.
What are you talking about?
Robin Hood was born of the purple, lived in a castle just like me. He was robbed of his birthright, and I've been robbed of mine. So I'm getting me some merry men and taking off for the wood.
The only thing you're taking off is them red long johns.
Be careful, sire. Us merry outlaws preys on you rich folks.
Get moving, boy.
You better stay out of Sherwood Forest. Yeah. Wait till Friar Tuck hears about this.
Well, yonder's Miss Jane to meet us. Howdy, Miss Jane.
Welcome home, everybody!
Miss Jane, I don't see nothing of Jethro and Mr. Drysdale.
Well, the truck's a bit slower than my car, Mr. Clampett, but they'll get home all right. Granny, you haven't said one word since we left the airport.
Well, I'll say one now. Chicken.
I don't want you to start up about that feud.
What feud?
Jethro got into a little ruckus with the folks at the next castle.
How did that happen?
They set the dogs on him for running dragons through their roses.
We could have whooped the tar out of them. Captured me a handsome knot.
I don't want to hear no more about what happened in that castle.
Castle? The folks in England is probably calling it the Chicken House. Home of Lord Lily Livin.
All right.
Beverly Hills, Yellow Bit.
That's enough. Come on in, Miss Jane.
Oh, I'd better hurry back to the office, Mr. Clampett. Apparently Jethro dropped the chief off back there.
Well, we sure do thank you for picking us up.
My pleasure. It's good to have you home. Bye.
Faversham.
Faversham?
Oh, that's what they say in the old country.
You're in for it now, Wolf. You done throwed me off my throne.
Jethro, get that stupid-looking thing off the truck.
You heard him. Get off the truck.
I'm talking about that throne and all this other junk.
Junk? This here's trappings of royalty.
We done left that royalty nonsense behind us. Now, tote them suitcases in the house.
You show me in the Magna Charta where it says that I got to tote suitcases.
The Magna Charta.
Man, don't you know nothing about English history? Old King Cole was a merry old soul till he had to sign that rascal.
Lord, we is back in the United States now. You fetch them suitcases in the house and get all this stuff off the truck.
Watch out, Tyrant. You're oppressing me. My royal blood is commencing to heat up.
Like I tell you, or your royal britches is going to heat up. Drysdale, come on in and have a cup of coffee.
Stand fast, Oak. You're coming to the forest and be one of my merry men.
No, thanks. I don't feel merry.
Oh, he's going to rob the rich.
Forget it. The government beat us to it.
Come on. Connect me with that castle. I done told you. The one with the dragon tracks. Who's the rose garden?
Granny, what are you up to?
I'm saving us from being the laughing stock of England.
Granny, I told you we ain't going back there and feud with them folks.
I'm gonna dare them to come over here and fight.
Excuse the call, man.
Jethro, your Uncle Chicken is shaming us in the eyes of the whole world. Talk to him.
I'm through talking to that tyrant. From now on, my longbow's going to do my talking. Me and my merry men is going to feud with the rich and feed the poor. And if you want to join me, get into a suit of Lincoln green.
I like the notion, but can't we wear Jeff Davis gray?
Granny, get a hold to yourself. We got company. Take Mr. Drysdale out to the kitchen and fix him a cup of coffee. I'll join you directly.
Yes, do that. Oh, I've got a tax angle on the castle. We'll turn it into a parking lot and take a business depreciation.
There goes the last shred of my birthright. The home of my noble ancestors. A parking lot.
Help, save me.
Ellie Mae, how come you're wearing your damsel in distress outfit? We ain't got no silo for you to holler from.
Well, I know, Pa. I figured Bess and me'd climb to the top of the big elm tree out front.
I don't hardly think I would in that pretty dress. And I believe I'd change partners, too.
Listen, if you want a fella, join me in the forest. I'm gonna be knee-deep in merry men.
They as good as knives?
Bitter. That armor ain't worth shucks for snuggling.
I say I'm challenging you to a feud. A real gun-toting, sharpshooting fight to the finish.
Granny, I told you we ain't feuding that castle.
I'm talking to Miss Drysdale next door.
Right in front of her husband?
It was him put me up to it.
Excuse the call, man.
All in fun. Margaret loves practical jokes. Now, about that castle. I've got to get my money, your money on it.
Drysdale, I don't want it turned into no parking lot.
Well, I have a better idea. A movie theater. Great tourist attraction. Like Brahman's Chinese with footprints in the cement in front. Famous names like Good Luck Jed, signed Henry VIII.
Drysdale, I reckon you and Granny and Jethro is all a mite overwrought from our trip. Now, you get a good night's rest, and all these crazy notions about the castle and feuding and Robin Hood and all... From Jethro. Says, Dear Tyrant, I am off for the woods to rob the rich and buy back my birthright. From now on, we is blood enemies to the death. P.S. Please send my 50 cents allowance.
Call me Jethro. I'm Robin Hood.
Well, okay, Robin Hood. Bessie sees somebody a-coming.
Not Bessie, Little John.
Anyway, somebody's a-coming.
Pursuit. I hope it's a fat merchant with a big bag of farthings.
Me too, I'm hungry.
Farthings is money, you dumb old maid. Let's hide and waylay that rich rascal.
Buddy, I don't think we should stay here. My mother wouldn't like it.
With your mother, I wouldn't like it either.
My folks still don't trust you. Daddy calls you that hippie creep.
Baby, what do I have to do for that old grouch? I mean, I put on shoes, some nice threads, even cut my hair.
Oh, it's just that this isn't going anywhere. Honey, you know how I feel about you. It's just for my folks, you're a little too far out.
Baby, if I get any square, they'll stone me off the Sunset Strip. I'm a changed man. You know something? I feel great. Yep, I feel just...
What's the matter?
Tell her, baby, what color is Cupid?
Who?
Cupid, you know, that little cat that flies around making people fall in love.
Well, I guess he's pink and white and has wings and a bow and arrow.
I buy the bow and arrow, but he's red and black and wears a green hat.
Crazy.
Don't tell me, baby. I see the little grabber. Just look right up there. Now he's gone.
And you want me to think you've changed?
Honestly, baby, I'm leveling. I saw a little... Huh?
That sign we saw, it said this was Griffith Park.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it wasn't Sherwood Forest.
Baby, that's Robin Hood's bag.
Yeah, I know. But he's here.
Robin Hood? That's nutty.
Tell me, honey, I see the big grabber.
What?
Do you see Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Wearing tights, great build.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get jealous, honey, but physically, he's my kind of man.
Mine too, baby, mine too. Stand and deliver.
I lay all the blame on you, Jed. If we had stayed in England and feuded with that next castle, like we were honor-bound to do, Ellie Mae and Jethro wouldn't be out there in the woods, cold and hungry, and probably being ate by the wolves.
If Jethro's hungry, you better worry about the wolves.
Ain't you got no feelings?
Of course I got feelings. I called Miss Jane. She's on her way over here. We're going to pick up Duke and go out and track him down.
Duke's gone, too. Not that you need him. Just look for buzzards circling the sky.
Now, Granny.
Poor Jethro. He wanted to stay and fight. But you snatched him from the castle and drove him out into the woods in shame.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Well, it's you that will have to take his body back to the hills and tell his poor old ma how her only son give his life for the honor of the family.
Bill, enough coffee. How about a bite to eat?
Did you hear that? His nephew laying out there dying in the woods, and he's guzzling coffee and stuffing himself with food. Innocent boy, born to the purple, robbed of his birthright, and forced to turn Robin Hood in the bloom of his golden youth. Oh, the shame of it. The giant gizzard has cleaned me out. Wait till I get my hands on him. I'll show him who struck me.
Careful, Granny. That poor, brave, innocent boy was born to the purple.
Well, I'm going to give him a few more colors like black and blue. He even took my fresh smoked crawdads.
Ready to go, Mr. Clampett?
Yes, ma'am. Be right with you.
I couldn't find Duke.
Jethro's probably ate him.
I'm sure the boy isn't starving.
You can bet on that. Well, see you later, Granny.
Wait. I'll get a club and go with you.
Hey, y'all getting hungry? Yeah, man.
He likes to be called Robin Hood.
Verily and forsooth, Robbie Baby.
What kind of freak out is this, anyway?
I don't know what the big cat's got going. But the chick and the chimp are having a banana turn-on.
You and Little John keep watch. Hey, listen. If I untie you and feed you, will you promise to join my band?
Sure. What kind of music you play?
I need my band to merry men. We're fixing to take stuff from the rich and give it to the poor.
Crazy.
I'll buy that.
There's plenty of Granny's victuals in the basket.
Plenty of what?
Granny's victuals. Sow belly, chitlins, marinated mudcat, and deviled hawk egg.
That sounds pretty wild.
Oh, what's really wild is the way she smokes crawdads.
You ever smoke crawdads, Robin Hood?
Well, sure.
I knew we was on something.
Any crawdads in there? No, they's all gone. But I reckon I can find some along the creek. Oh, is that where they grow? Yeah. I'll go find some and help you smoke them.
No, thank you.
I'll try a few puffs.
Buddy?
Okay, forget the crawdads. You're missing a real treat.
Jethro, I mean Robin Hood.
Yeah!
I see Miss Jane's a coming. Pa and Granny's with her.
Oh, they's come to get us. You run up to the road and stop them. Tell them you ain't seen nothing of us.
Gotcha, Robbie.
You help me put some brush in front of the truck, and then we'll hide.
Just the two of us?
Well, yeah. Bessie and Ellie can hide in the tree. I mean, they can...
By the way, is she your girlfriend?
No, I don't date no ape.
The girl.
No, that's my dumb old cousin.
Good. Let's hide, Pa.
Say, maybe you can help me. I'm lost.
Looking for a barber shop, are you?
Oh, man, I'm looking for the zoo.
It's just over the hill.
Speaking of the zoo, you seen anything of a two-legged giant gizzard around here?
Granny, you'll confuse a boy.
Are you Granny?
Yeah.
You the one who smokes crawdads?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Oh, I heard. You got me on you.
No, Jethro took them all.
That's the boy we're looking for. He's dressed like Robin Hood, toting a bow and arrow. He's got a pretty girl, a hound dog, and an ape with him.
Sounds groovy. How'd he get on that kid?
He means, how did it all start?
Oh, well, we was at a castle in England, and Jethro went out in his night suit and chased some dragons through this rose garden.
Tell me something, old-timer. Do you smoke crawdads? Well, how about you?
No, not I.
I'm glad you're driving. Would you drop me off at the Sunset Strip? I gotta tell my friends about it.
Certainly, hop in.
Thank you.
You're gonna get them to help you look for Robin Hood, huh?
Sure, Daddy, sure. Tell me, Granny, how long since you smoked a crawdad?
Smoked some this morning when we flew in from England.
Did you use a plane?
Of course.
I'd like to hear your version of this Robin Hood story.
Well, it really started back at the castle when that big dragon dog ate Cousin Marcus.
Get me to the strip, baby. I gotta spread the word about Robin Hood and the crawdads.
Chief?
Where have you been?
Well, I've been driving Granny and Mr. Clampett around Griffith Park looking for Robin Hood.
Robin Hood?
Jethro.
You mean that nut actually took to the woods like he threatened?
Oh, yes, Chief. He claims that leaving that castle in England robbed him of his birthright. So now he's hiding out in the park, and the Clampetts are trying to get him back.
Unbelievable.
Not for Jethro.
I mean for them to want him back.
And besides, Ellie Mae's with him, and also the family truck and a couple of Ellie's pets.
What ho, little Judd? See any rich merchants a-coming? Hey, Mate Marion, what did Little John say?
Well, he said he didn't see no rich merchants a-coming.
Ask him if he's seen any fat friars.
But you done ate 2 fat friars.
Talking about Granny's chicken? Oh, never mind. I got me one sad bunch of merry men. And yonder's the saddest. A hound dog, an ape, a dumb old girl cousin that don't know a preacher from a bullet.
Don't forget me, Robin Hood.
Well, I don't know if I can trust you, Miss Stella. Your boyfriend deserted, and he was the only real merry man I had.
But he'll be back. He left his wheels.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to hold you hostage.
Really?
If he don't come back, well, whatever was his is going to be mine.
Well, why wait? You're Robin Hood. This park is your domain. You're the law west of the freeway.
Yeah?
Sure. A man like you just takes what he wants.
Even if she belongs to somebody else?
Of course.
Hot dog! I'm going to take her.
Crazy. Is he for real?
What's the matter, Miss Della?
I don't think the Jolly Green Giant has those carrots.
I'm ready to quit your stall walking. You know Jethro will be back quick as he gets hungry.
Gets hungry? Look at that. He must have toted off 100 pounds of victuals.
About enough to last him till sundown.
I'm afraid for the boy. He's going to get hurt.
He ain't gonna get hurt.
Oh, yes, he is. I'm going to put a hardwood finish on them red rompers of his.
Just simmer down. Jethro is gonna get over this Robin Hood notion.
But what about Ellie Mae? Out there in the woods, don't that worry you?
Honey, that girl was born and raised in the woods. Besides, she's got old Duke with her and that dressed up ape. I mean, the little one, not Jethro.
I'm too nervous to sit here. Let's go back to that park and find them.
We ain't got a ride till Miss Jane comes back with the groceries.
Oh, I forgot.
Besides, maybe that buddy fellow will find them.
Oh,
That boy we picked up in the park with the long hair and the beads.
oh yeah. The one Miss Jane said was a yippie.
I believe it was Hippie.
Yippie. He looked like a nut to me.
Sure was friendly.
Too friendly. Kept trying to find out how I smoke crawdads.
You know, Granny, there's nobody can smoke crawdads like you.
Well, he sure knew nothing about it. Kept asking me which end to light. And was the easy draw.
He was just making talk. a pleasant fella. Says he's going to get his friends from Sunset Strip to help find Jethro.
Wake up in there! Come on out, buddies! Let's go. Hey! There you go. Come on. Hello, girl. Keep it up. Keep it coming. Keep it up. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come on in here. Pull it. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to pledge allegiance to our new leader, the king of the cats, the pharaoh of the far out, Robin Hood. I know we've had some great leaders in the past, Eric the Red, Buffalo Bill, and the late, great Lady Godiva. But hear me, friends, our new leader is El Supremo. This cat chases dragons. This cat flies with the birds and talks to the apes. This cat smokes crawdads. And we are going to be his band of merry men. We're going to take from the rich and give to the poor.
Dad, look going up the road. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Robin Hood and Little John. Follow him. Follow our leader.
I want to apologize.
No need, Chief. That was the only sack left.
It's you I'm apologizing for. Did you have to wear that silly-looking birdwatcher's outfit?
This is most appropriate for searching the woods of Griffith Park.
It's pretty embarrassing in the supermarket.
Speaking of the supermarket, Mr. Drysdale, what are we for all them groceries?
Ah!
Oh, no.
Now, please. Put away your money. It's all been taken care of.
Miss Jane?
He's right, Mr. Clampett. He deducted it from your account.
Suppose you help Granny put away the groceries.
May I give her the trading stamps?
Look into a mirror, bird watcher, and you'll see a stool pigeon. Mr. Clampett, I've got a great idea to get your money out of that English castle. We'll turn it into a car wash. Car wash? Well, it's all stone. It can't hurt the walls or floors, and we'll pipe the water in from the moat. Now, wait till you hear the name I've got for it. The Earl of Clampett's Classy Castle Car Wash.
Give me the crawdads next, Miss Jane. I want to put them where I can get at them easy.
Well, I'm sorry, Granny. We went to 5 supermarkets, but none of them had crawdads.
When is Beverly Hills going to catch up with Bug Tussle?
Who wears green and stands tall? Oh, Robin Hood. Who's the leader of us all? Oh, Robin Hood. Oh, Robin Hood. Robin Hood. Hey, come on now, Robin Hood. Robin Hood. Hey. Who looks good and moves so fine? Oh, Marian. She's as sweet as cherry wine. Oh, Marian. Oh, Robin Hood. Robin Hood. Hey, come on now, Robin Hood. Robin Hood. Hey. Little John gonna do the boogaloo. Oh, Little John. Little John gonna do the monkey too. Oh, Little John. Oh, Robin Hood. Robin Hood. Hey, come on now, Robin Hood. Robin Hood. Hey.
4 travelers have just entered your forest.
Is it the sheriff of Nottingham and his men?
No, one of them is your uncle the tyrant. One of them is Granny the Crawdad Queen. One looks like a rich merchant. And the one driving is either a scout leader or Smokey the Bear's sister.
How about meeting back here in 1 hour?
Dandy. Granny, ain't that a fancy hat to wear in the woods?
This is what you call a camouflage. Jethro will think I'm a trailing arbutus.
Here, Granny. You take the north.
What did you say?
You take the south. Miss Jane will take the north. Mr. Drysdale and me take the east and west, where the going is a mite rougher.
Yeah.
Kid, we ought to have guns.
Granny, we want Jethro alive.
Not for him. But them woods look like they'd have bobcats and wolves and snakes in them.
You know, somebody should stay here and guard the car. I'll volunteer.
These woods are perfectly safe. You'll not be lost there.
That's not that. Guarding the car is a dangerous job. It might get stolen.
I'll lock it.
You lock your big mouth.
You going, Mr. Drysdale?
No, you 3 can have the glory. I'll stay here and do the dirty work.
All right, see you back here. All right, now, everybody, beat the bushes.
It ain't the bushes I'm gonna beat.
I believe one can catch more flies with sugar. Robin Hood! Maid Marian, Little John! It is I, your friend!
Maybe she's got something there, Granny.
Could be. Jethro, I got something for you, darling. Come and get it.
Wake up, rich merchant. You are the prisoner of Robin Hood and his merry men.
Stand and deliver.
Jethro! Ellie Mae.
It's Robin Hood and Maid Marian. This here's Little John.
And Alan the Dale and Will Scarlet. I am Much the Miller's son. I am Sir Guy Gisborne. Where's my uncle the tyrant and the others?
Cowards ran off and left me.
Whilst he's waiting, we'll tie you up and hold you for ransom.
Yeah, we's here to prey on the rich.
But I'm not rich. I'm just a poor bank president. Honest, I haven't got any money, but I know the people who have. Now, if you'll let me go, I'll finger my rich friends for you.
Okay, it's a deal. Unhand him.
Thanks a lot, Robin Hood. Well, see you later. Tell Miss Hathaway I'll leave her car at the bank.
Hold it, finger man. Hold it. You're one of us now.
That's right, Mr. Drysdale. You're joining my merry men.
Yeah. Uncle Rob needs you.
Hey, Robin Hood. Robbie Baby. Oh, mighty leader. Fella, you chicks are turning the king of the cats into a lapdog. El Supremo. It's me, Sir Guy of Gisborne.
What do you want, Sir Guy?
Our new merry man, Sir Finger. He ain't married. He's glooming up the glade, bringing all the cats down.
Fetch that Saxon dog into my presence.
Right. Hey, Sax Baby, our glorious leader wants to lay the law on you. Behold, we have shared our threads with him. We have bedecked him with baubles, bangles, beads, and blossoms. He is the fairest in the forest, but he still...
Shut up! Now, look, it's bad enough to wear these hippie hand-me-downs and the rest of this garbage, but these creeps want to pierce my ears.
We don't go for snap-ons, Daddy.
Get away from me.
You see, Robin, he is Sir Sad.
I'm going to grant you a boon, Sir Finger. I'm going to give you some fitting raiments. Here.
What is it?
Well, they's the best threads I got. They's even good enough for me. Now, go on, put them on.
Now, look, if you...
Our leader hath spake. Hie ye to yon bushes and gird thy loins. We're going to let light through thy lobes.
Oh, well. It's got to be an improvement.
Cool the knuckle Novocaine, baby. I would have further word with our leader.
Why don't you go away?
Well, I plan a trip just as soon as Robbie comes through with the crawdads.
What crawdads?
The kind Granny smokes.
Oh, yeah. I did promise to get you some.
So you did, oh man of La Mancha. Let us dream the impossible dream, huh?
Okay, let's go down to the lake. That's where you find them.
Well, we'll help you look.
Well, you got to be careful with crawdads. If you ain't, they really grab you.
Oh, lead us to the grabbers, Robbie. It's light up time.
Seen anything of the young'un?
Not a sign.
Me neither.
Mr. Drysdale's gone.
The wolves got him.
There's a lot of bare footprints around the car.
The bears got him.
I mean, the prints of barefooted people.
The Indians got him.
Oh, no, he probably just decided to help us look. Likely went that way, down toward the lake.
Kid, don't forget my crawdads.
Ah, doggies, I think I know how to bring our hog to trough. Now, Jethro is uncommon fond of Granny's smoked crawdads. I'll catch him. Granny, you go to smoking them. And if that boy is within victual smelling range, which is about 20 miles, he'll come a-running.
Brilliant idea.
Now, spread out, everybody. We'll meet down by the lake.
I appreciate this, Robin Hood, but I'd rather have my own clothes. Where's everybody? Robin Hood! Friar Tuck! Sir Guy! Maid Marian! Little John!
Come on, Fred, let's go back in the car. There's no Robin Hood up here. I thought I heard a voice. Probably that kooky ranger.
I shot an arrow into the air and fell to earth, I know not where.
Yes, Virginia, there is a Robin Hood.
Hold it, Robin Hood.
Oh, hello, officers.
Hiya, Rob. Now put away the bow and the arrow. We're going to take a little ride.
Ah, no, I'm not Robin Hood. I'm Sir Finger. I mean, Milburn Drysdale, president of the Commerce Bank.
Oh, sure you are. Come down now. The Sheriff of Nottingham wants to see you.
Really? Well, I guess you wonder what a nice fellow like me is doing in a place like this. Well, you see, I'm being held for ransom.
Really? Oh, by the wicked Prince John.
No, don't you worry. See, we have Richard the Lionhearted on our side.
And we can give you the room right next to him.
Now, you see a lot of your old friends there. Caesar, Napoleon.
Now, just a minute.
Oh, no. Just relax. Just relax. You'll feel much better after they put you between those nice, wet sheets.
Now, listen! Oh, just a minute.
Who's this?
That's Little John. I mean, Cousin Bessie.
Cousin Bessie? You know, Fred, I think you ought to have the room next to Tarzan.
All right.
Hey?
Oh, howdy, Paul. Sit down here and meet my little friend.
Yeah, that's a cute little rascal. It's a nursing bottle.
Oh, it's Cousin Bessie's. I got tired of playing Robin Hood and Maid Marian, so I come out here and found this little critter. Can I take him home?
I don't hardly think his ma would like that. But I'm right glad to hear that you're ready to come home.
You know, Paul, being out in the woods sure has made me homesick for the hills.
Me too, Ellie. My dog is, I believe it'd do us all good to take a trip back to the hills.
Yeah, we could go to the big fall festival at Silver Dollar City.
That's a dandy idea. Granny'd like it, and it might be just a thing to get Jethro's mind off of this Robin Hood nonsense. Where is he?
Over beyond the other side of that hill.
I'll see you there directly. Now, get that young'un back to his mama.
Yes, sir, Paul.
I tell you, I'm president of the Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills. Just ask my secretary. She's here in the woods someplace.
Wearing a leopard skin.
No, she's wearing a... Oh, forget it. Anyway, I was sitting in her car when these hippies captured. Hippies? Yes, the woods are full of them.
Hello! Where are you, honey?
Man, those hippies do get into some weird outfits.
I've heard of the flower children, but that one's gone to seed.
That's Granny. She can identify me. Her family has $60 million in my bank.
Really?
Yes, it was 70, but they spent $10 million on their English castle.
You're gonna like those wet sheets.
You rascal, you! I'm going to Mr. Drysdale.
You see? She's no hippie. She's as normal as I am.
Want to come with us, Granny?
I can't. I'm I'm going down to the lake to smoke some crawdads.
Smoke some what?
Crawdads. But first, I need a little pot.
Quiet, comrades, quiet. Here comes our glorious leader. And he is not empty-handed. Tell us so, Robin Redpants. Does yon sack contain crawdads? Sure does. Got 15 of the rascals. Big uns, too. Yeah, cool it, group, cool it. Sir Guy of Gisborne will be the first to set sail up Moon River. Be careful now. Lays grabbers. Grab me, baby, grab me. See? I told you. That thing's alive. Sure. You smoke those? All the time. You got a match? What, too far out for us? Come on, flower children. Back to Squaresville. Back to the Sunset Strip. Wait a minute now. Y'all are my married men.
We're not that merry, Robbie.
Hey, are you going too, Stella?
Yeah? But you write to me. Next time you're out there flying among the stars, let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Let me go.
See that?
Yeah, must have been 15, 20 hippies.
Shall we hold on to this one or go after them?
Let's do it the easy way. Let's go get the 20 hippies.
Jethro, how long you reckon it'll take us to get back to Silver Dollar City?
I figure about 4 or 5 days of hard driving.
We gotta get there quicker than that.
Yeah, the festival's fun Saturday.
Just getting over the Rockies will take 2 days in this thing.
Here, pour some of this in the gas tank.
Whoa, boy, hold on now. Granny, is that Mountain Dew?
Yeah. And it do get you over the mountain.
It do melt the engine, too.
Good. We don't want to miss the festival. Everybody and his dog will be at Silver Dollar City come Saturday.
We'll make it.
Is Aunt Pearl gonna meet us there?
How about that, boy? You heard from your ma?
No. But maybe there's a letter in this morning's mail.
I'll go to the box and see.
Hey, wait a minute, Ellie, that's my letter.
It sure will be nice to see Cousin Pearl again. And all the rest of the folks back home. Jim Owen, Mitch Ford, the Hershans.
I hear tell Pete Hershan had a baby.
The way I hear it, it was his wife. I guess that is pretty old, ain't it?
That's older than both of us.
I sure hope Jimmy Driftwood comes up from Kimbo.
Me too, Granny. I love to hear that rascal play the mouth bow.
I bet they have a square dance that'll shake the hills.
With old Chick Allen and the Bald Knobbers playing the music. Swing your foot, we run all. Swing your foot, we run the hall.
Up again!
Oh, Granny!
Look what I got.
From your ma?
No, from the president.
President of what?
The president of the whole country.
You got a letter from Jeff Davis?
Randy, I keep telling you, he ain't the president.
I don't get into that scrap. Let me see, boy. My doggies is right, Granny. It says, the President of the United States to Jethro Bodine, greetings.
What does he want with Jethro?
He wants me to join the armed forces and fight for my country.
Can I join too, Paul?
Well, he didn't invite you, he just invited me.
Well, I can fight better than you.
You can neither.
I can too.
Can.
That's enough of that. According to this, Jethro, you ain't got but a few days to report.
Yeah, next Friday.
Well, you'll be driving us to the festival next Friday. Now, you go in there, call the president, and tell him you're too busy.
Now, wait. If he was kind enough to send greetings and a personal invite, the boy ought to show up on time.
Well, how are we going to get to Silver Dollar City?
I'll call Miss Jane, have her put you and Ellie on an airplane.
Why aren't you coming, Paul?
I think I'd best stay and see Jethro gets into the Army proper.
You mean Ellie and me ain't going to have no men folks to protect us?
You don't need no protection.
Jed, have you forgot what kind of men come up from them hollers at festival time? Why, even a woman at my age ain't safe from them bold rascals. Why, they's liable to grab me and kiss me and... Let's go call Miss Jane. She's likely to want to go with us.
Jethro is joining the Army?
Well, he's received his induction notice.
Well, don't worry. I've got some friends in the draft board. I'll call and use my influence. I'll make sure they take him.
In the first place, Jethro is anxious to serve his country. He's just trying to decide which branch of the service to apply for.
I was in the quartermaster corps myself. Made sergeant. Ran a little lending service on the side.
You never saw combat, did you?
Me? I went through some of the bloodiest fighting of the war. Got shot at 12 times.
But you never went overseas.
When you lend money to soldiers at 40%, you don't have to. Mr. Clampett.
Howdy. Miss Jane, I put the women folks and the suitcases in your car. I sure do appreciate this.
My pleasure, Mr. Clampett.
Are you going back to the hills with them?
Well, they did invite me, but it's really up to Mr. Drysdale.
Oh, I'd love for her to go, but it would cost me $300 a week to replace her.
$300 a week?
Is it my fault you do the work of 4 women?
Certainly is. Mr. Clampett, are you coming to the airport with us?
Well, no, thank you. I got to talk money with Mr. Drysdale.
Oh, yes. Well, you run along. Well, going to deposit a little money, eh?
No, I'm going to draw some out.
Oh, it's a beautiful drive to the airport.
Well, I know it is, but I need some money for Jethro.
Oh, I see. A little pocket money for the soldier boy. Well, I'll take care of that. Now, let's see. His allowance is 50 cents a week, right?
That's right, but
And you want to give him a raise, reward him for his patriotism. That's a good idea. Let's show him how proud we are of him. We'll give him 60 cents a week.
What I had in mind...
Now, don't overdo it. After all, the government pays his expenses and gives him a handsome salary besides.
Yeah, I heard tell it costs the government $35,000 or $40,000 to train and equip each boy.
Right. Of course, in Jethro's case, it'll cost more. They have to feed him.
Reckon $50,000 to cover it?
Oh, I think so.
Okay, that's what I want to draw out. You told me that the government up in Washington was hurting for money and deep in debt.
Yes, but...
Well, I can't let the government pay for Jethro when I got all them millions just laying here in your bank.
But you just... people... Oh, you just can't.
Well, that's Jethro back from the studio. He went over there to look at all the different uniforms. In here, boy. He figured that'd help him decide which branch of the service to join.
How do you like it?
It's a dandy iron hat. You get you cornered, you can butt your way out.
Jethro, that's the uniform of a Prussian field marshal. Hot dog! If you show up at the induction center wearing that, they'll think... I like it. It's great. Now go right over. And when you walk in, give it this. Tell them Bismarck sent you.
I ain't decided on this one for sure. I got a whole bunch of other uniforms.
Well, let's see 'em, boy.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, you wait right here now.
And doggy, look at them pistols.
Ain't they something? Well, this is the kind of uniform old Blood and Guts wore. Who? General Patton. He's my hero. A fighting fool. Rode around in a great big old tank.
How you like it, Mr. Drysdale?
Fine. They'll put him right in Section 8.
Is that good?
A lot of men try for it.
Dandy. Looks like you're all set, boy.
Oh, no, not till I get my tank.
Oh, that's right. You better make that 100,000. I said I ain't gonna let the government pay Jethro's bill. Now, go get yourself the best tank money can buy.
Hey, what's he crying about?
Sorry to see you go, Rick.
Well, how do you like it?
That's small, ain't it? Looks like you got the run of the litter.
I think I'd start with this one. Then when I got the hang of handling the tank, give me one of them great big rascals.
Pretty fair-sized weapon on this little tank. Like a dandy goose gun.
Yeah, that rascal. Really reach out and bring him down.
What are you shooting at?
Well, I couldn't buy no shells, but I got a hold of some blasting powder. Figure I'd muzzle load her and tamp in some rocks.
Don't shoot it around the neighborhood. These city folks is even jumpy about my squirrel gun.
Us tank generals drives mostly through fields and woods and stuff.
I'd stay out of downtown Beverly Hills if I was you.
Yes, sir. Figure the best woods is up in Griffith Park.
Ain't that where you played Robin Hood?
Yes, sir. But I done outgrow that kind of stuff.
Well, you got until Friday to practice driving and shooting.
Well, I sure could use some help in there. Kate, how about you being my crew?
I don't know nothing about them gadgets, boy.
Well, you could be a Prussian field marshal. I got the uniforms right there in the tank.
Oh, thanks. I'll call Mr. Drysdale. Maybe he can help you find a crew.
Okay.
Look at that nut.
Have a heart. If the Army finds out that Jethro is idiotic enough to impersonate a general, then they'll never take him.
Right. Now go report to your commanding officer.
Tank crew reporting for duty, sir.
Well, Miss Jane, you're a woman.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing that's been said to me all day.
What's the problem here? You having trouble with this soldier? You can be shot for disobeying a general.
It ain't that. I can't have a woman in my tank. You want people to think I'm a nut?
Certainly not.
Then you be my crew.
But I'm not in uniform.
There's plenty of uniforms in the tank. You can be a Prussian field marshal. Now, come on, hop in.
I'm not going.
Are you disobeying a general?
Okay. It's just a short trip.
That's what you think. We's going to Griffith Park.
Oh, sure. Just make a right turn as you go through the gate.
We ain't going through the gate. We's going out the back way and cut across country.
General,
What?
Nothing. You and the field marshal have a nice trip.
Hot little machine, ain't it? Hello? Yes, ma'am. This is Jed Clampett. Long distance? Pearl, how are you? Did Granny and Ellie Mae get there all right?
Yeah, Cousin Jed, the three of us is just fixing to leave for the festival. I sure wish you and Jethro was here.
Me too, Pearl, but I reckon Granny told you about Jethro.
Yeah, she says Jethro's been offered a job by the government. No, she didn't say what kind of job, but... Just a minute, Jed. Verna Bradshaw, you get off this line. I know you're there, I hear you breathing. And I ain't gonna have you blabbing to everybody in these hills who I'm a-talking to, so hang up. After all, what I've got to say to my rich cousin Jed in California, who lives in a mansion in Beverly Hills and has $70 million in the bank and just got back from his castle in England where he's known as the Earl of Clampett, is none of your business.
Well, now, Pearl, getting back to Jethro.
Oh, yeah, Jed. I want to hear all about that fine government job my big, handsome son with the 6th grade Beverly Hills education is going to... Verna Bradshaw, that is the rudest thing I ever heard tell of.
What'd she do, Pearl?
She hung up. Pearl, the men is streaming by your house on the way to the festival. I'm talking to Cousin Jade on the telephone. Oh, Pearl, they're coming up out of the holler by droves. Big, old, good-looking rascals. Do you want to say hello? Hello? Hello out there. Granny, I mean to Cousin Jed on the telephone. Hello, Cousin Jed. Granny, you come over here. Oh, all right. Ellie! You go out on the porch and slow them down. Now smile real pretty. Try and break their stride. They's walking too fast. Yes, honey, your pa's on the phone. Say howdy to him. Oh, yes, my Pearl. Oh, here comes that good-looking Walter McKeegan. Walter! Granny, you stay away from Walter McKeegan. He's mine. Howdy, Pa.
Howdy, Ellie. Sounds like Granny and Pearl's after the same feller.
Yes, sir. They's fighting out front. I best go help the loser.
Who's losing?
Mr. McKeegan.
All right, honey, you all have a good time now and tell Pearl not to worry about Jethro. He's doing just fine.
Come on. Let's get a breath of fresh air, and then we'll have target practice. Ah! Watch that, Von Hindenburg.
Sorry, General.
You haven't got a shell in this gun, have you? No. Thank goodness. I wouldn't want to be in here.
Hey, Von Hindenburg! Come back here! Forget it! Are you deserting under fire?
You bet!
You can't get away from me! I can follow you anywhere in my tank!
Oh, yeah? Well, let's see you follow me across the lake.
I'll get you for this, you Prussian dog!
Yep. Sure enough. There they are. Tank tracks. Heading right off into the woods.
Now, hold it, Fred. This is just the kind of thing that got you and Tony split up. These wild reports from Griffith Park, like seeing Robin Hood.
But we saw him, Charlie. I swear it.
Just like you see these tank tracks, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that could be a bulldozer. They're cutting fire roads all over here.
But the park ranger said he saw the tank.
Get me that clown on the horn. I'll go to him. You know, they shouldn't leave those fellas alone up in those towers for so long. Gets to them.
Okay, Charlie, you're patched into the ranger.
Thanks.
Hi. How are you?
Say, about the report. What's that you say you're looking at? A man in uniform, in a small boat, crossing the water, about to be shot at. Tell me, is General Washington standing up, or is he... Oh, a German field marshal in the boat. Looks like von Hindenburg. Tell me, isn't your tower quite a long distance from the lake? Oh, you've got your glasses. What's in the glasses? Okay, no offense. Now, tell me more about the tank you claim you saw. Oh, that's what's just about to shoot at von Hindenburg. I see. I didn't get that. Who's driving the tank? General Patton. And now he's putting mud and rocks into the barrel of the gun and tamping him down with a broomstick. I see. Now look, you just sit tight, and we're going to have you airlifted out of there. And he has really gone ape.
He was right about Robin Hood.
Oh, come on, Fred. Von Hindenburg in a boat, General Patton in a tank, getting ready to shoot at him. Let's get an air medic in a helicopter and...
No wonder Patton carried pistols. Shooting that cannon off is murder. Okay. Now, you see that stump across the lake down by the water there?
Yes?
Well, that's your target.
My target? I'm not going to shoot this thing.
Are you fixing to desert again?
No.
Okay, well, you get in there and button up. I'm going to get in the boat, row across the lake, and see how good you do.
Yeah, you do that. Clear across. Then hide behind some trees.
There it is.
Where?
Right through those trees.
My golly, it is a tank. Come on.
It's von Hindenburg.
Guten Tag, Herr Field Marshal.
All right, come on out.
Kommen Sie aus, schnell. Come and see here, Herr Hindenburg.
I'm
I'm not Hindenburg.
Hey, that's the nut was playing Robin Hood.
Really?
And he'll claim that he's president of the Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills.
Don't let this uniform fool you. I'm president of the Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills.
Ja, und ich bin Kaiser Wilhelm. Was gibt es Neues?
I'll show you.
Hey, Charlie, where did you learn to sprechen the Deutsch?
I was parachuted behind the German lines, was captured, and spent 6 months in a prison camp.
I thought you were in the Quartermaster Corps.
I was, but I had to transfer to the paratroops for more pay.
How come?
Well, I borrowed a couple of $100 from this quartermaster sergeant. That Shylock charged me 40% interest compounded semi-daily.
Semi-daily?
He had his hooks in me, but good. Hounded me day and night.
See, fellas, I'm not von Hindenburg. In fact, I'm an ex-GI, a veteran.
Really?
I was a sergeant in the Quartermaster Corps.
Hey, I was in the quartermaster corps.
Well, I was at Fort MacArthur.
I was at Fort MacArthur, too.
How about that?
Yeah. I borrowed some money from a sergeant called Dracula Drysdale.
You did?
Looked a lot like you. I don't believe I caught your name.
Von Hindenburg. I've been hiding in Argentina for 50 years.
How'd it go, boy? No good, Uncle Jet. My crew deserted me. I'm gonna turn this thing in and get the truck back.
You drop me off at the sheriff?
Oh, sure. Come on, hop in.
I gotta take $2,500.
Well, what for?
Well, $500 is for Mr. Drysdale's bail. And $2,000 is what he owes.
Boy, I ought to shoot that Mr. Drysdale.
If we don't get this
Clampett. Are Granny and Ellie back from the hills?
No, but they's due any minute, and I sure will be glad to see them. Keeping a wild animal fed is quite a chore. Well, no, ma'am, I don't mean Jethro. Ellie left me with his grizzly cub, but he goes after victuals a heap like Jethro. You ever burp a bear, Miss Jane?
Burp a bear? Well, no, Oh, good morning, Chief.
If that's a personal call, leave 15 cents.
If you'd like me to come over and help, I have had some experience handling beasts.
Well, that's real nice of Miss Jane, but Cousin Bessie is helping with the other little critters. Besides, Jethro will be back from the airport with the women folk any time now.
Well, if there's anything I can do...
Get out of the way! Come here!
I'm afraid I have to hang up now. Captain Bligh wants me. You called?
Where's my morning newspaper?
Well, Chief, I don't think you should see it. It will only upset you.
What could upset me after what I've been through with those hillbillies? Jethro gets his induction notice. Jed buys him a tank. I have to be his tank crew. He dresses me up like Von Hindenburg and I get arrested, and I'm going to be upset by the morning paper!
Chief, everybody in the bank will hear you.
Gosh. This gets out. I'll be ruined.
Oh, no!
Now, Chief. Old soldiers never cry.
It's so unfair!
Where?
Jethro dressed up like General Patton and nobody even saw him.
Now, Chief, it's all over. Jethro returned the tank, and right now he's bringing Granny and Ellie home from the airport.
Get me out of this thing! Granny, you're busting my eardrum!
Hush up, both of you. This is the last time I'm ever hauling females in my tank.
Jethro? I thought you took that tank back to where you got it.
I did, Uncle Jed. But when I seen the kind of respect the tank general gets, I had to buy it back. You should have seen him saluting me at the airport. Soldiers, sailors, Marines, Air Force.
Granny and Ellie.
In the tank.
Jed, fetch my medical bag.
Are you hurt, Granny?
No, it's for the general.
I ain't hurt.
I ain't down there yet.
Now, Granny, Jethro's going in the Army. Let's be easy on him.
Jed, do you know what that boy put Ellie and me through? There ain't room in that thing for 4.
Nor I or neither.
Did you say 4?
Yeah, we brought you back a surprise. Come on, Pearl.
Oh, Pearl, come with you.
Well, that's what we call her. Come on, Pearl. I'll take you around back, Paul.
We named the pig for Jethro's ma, because it was Pearl who give it to us.
Noisy little critter.
That pig was the quietest female in the tank.
You're asking for it.
Watch out, civilian. You're talking to a 4-star, 2-gun general.
Take them suitcases upstairs.
Oh, I need me a aid.
First aid is what you're going to do.
I thought you said Jethro got rid of this thing.
Well, that was my understanding.
Listen, there's only one way to stop this foolishness. Jethro must be inducted now, today.
But he hasn't had his physical.
We'll pull strings. That nut might decide to win the Navy and Jed'll buy him a destroyer. Or the Air Force. And Jed might buy a B-52.
What was that about me buying a B-52?
I was just wondering what you might buy me. I'm going to be 52.
Oh, a birthday. What do you reckon he'd like, Miss Jean?
He'd like to be 52.
Where's Ellie Mae?
She's out back with the pig.
Oh, is he still wearing that general's uniform? Well, speaking of Jethro, he can't go in the Army until he has a physical examination.
I'll get my medical bag and take care of it.
Hi, Mr. Drysdale.
Go in yonder and take your clothes off, Jethro.
What for? I'm going on maneuvers.
I'm going to give you a physical examination.
Granny, he'll be examined by an Army doctor.
Oh, no. It was one of them goomers that killed Jed's cousin.
An Army doctor?
High-ranking one, too. General Peritonitis.
General Peritonitis isn't a doctor.
We found that out. Oh, take your clothes off, boy.
Granny, the Army doctor...
Ain't gonna get their hands on that child. To them, he's just a number. But to me, he's Pearl's baby. And I promised her I'd take care of him. Now, go take your clothes off, baby.
Granny, couldn't you let the Army doctors examine me?
They're too rough, sweetheart. These are the soft, gentle hands of a healer.
They's about as soft as a gator's hide.
Take your clothes off.
How's it look?
Oh, Mr. Clampett, don't waste your time polishing this silly little old tank.
Maybe you're right. Jethro wants me to buy him a great big brand new one.
It's a beautiful thing. Please, Mr. Clampett, don't buy Jethro any more equipment. The Army will take care of that. They'll train him, outfit him, give him 3 square meals a day. They'll turn him into a real fighting man.
They sure will if they cut him down to 3 meals a day. Where is the boy?
Well, Granny's giving him his physical examination. Now, that's another thing the Army will take care of.
Not like Granny.
Your temperature's normal. 142.
142 ain't normal.
It is if your thermometer has been sterilized in boiling water. Sit down. Cross your legs. I want to check your reflexes.
I got a busted knee.
Oh, how long have you had that? The Army don't like crybabies, Jethro. Now sit down.
They won't even let me in the Army. All crippled up like this.
Sit down before I give you another promotion.
Promotion?
That's right. I done give you one stripe. You want a buck for a corporal? Now, open your mouth and say ah. I want to look down your throat. Sex stealer, you're going to get a grilled gullet. My, what an eating machine. I declare you got more teeth than a garfish. What's the matter with your tongue, Jethro? It's coated something terrible.
That's wax.
I declare you'll eat anything. Good thing there's a doctor in this family. Now, hold still. I want to look in your ear. Just as I suspected.
What? What's the matter?
Nothing. Some things the patient is better off not knowing. And now I'm going to take care of that busted knee.
Oh, wait a minute, Granny. Wait. Let the Army take care of that, huh?
Now, you listen to me, boy. Your Uncle Jed is paying for everything else. The only thing I got to offer is my medical skill. And that's going to be my contribution.
Yeah, but what are you fixing to do with the saw?
I'm going to cut you some splints. All right, boy. You can put your clothes on now.
What'd you say, Granny?
I said you can put your clothes back on.
Well, how'd Jethro make out on his physical, Doctor?
I passed him, Jed. But he's got some bad health habits he ought to break.
Oh? What are they?
Well, for one thing, he eats hot wax.
Hot wax?
He's got the roof of his mouth all sooty. He's bumping into things and busting his knee.
Granny, I can't get my general's uniform on over these splints.
The splint stays on.
Huh?
I said leave him on! Doctor's orders! And if the knee gets to paining too much, chew some of these gimp leaves.
Oh, gee, Granny, I don't need any of this.
Well, boy, Mr. Drysdale said... Mr. Drysdale said, wear your regular clothes to the Army place. No uniform.
Doggone. I ain't hardly in yet, and already I done been busted back to a civilian.
Well, it seems hard to hear it.
I put corks in his ears.
What's first?
So the wind won't blow through. I'm telling you, Jed, if you was to finger his ears, blow into his mouth, you could play his head like a ocarina.
Come in. Sir, the young man Mr. Drysdale talked to you about is here, Jethro Bodine.
Oh, yes, he's the young man who's so anxious to join up.
Yes, sir.
By George, it's a pleasure to meet a boy like that. I'm getting sick to my stomach of those draft-dodging, card-binding hippies with their psychiatric cop-outs. They're turning our national symbol from an eagle into a chicken. Now, a boy comes to me who can't wait to serve his country. A boy who loves his country. A boy with blood in his veins instead of flowers in his hair. What's he look like?
Well, he's a big, husky fellow, sir. He looks like he came right out of the hills.
Another Sergeant York. Well, here's one boy that head shrinking down the hall isn't going to Section 8. Bring him in.
Yes, sir. Mr. Bodine, would you step in here, please?
Back, a game leg, and he's ready to fight. You're a real patriot, my boy.
Huh?
Don't you hear, boy?
What'd you say?
Crippled, hard of hearing, and he's ready to serve. Can you see, boy?
What?
Don't you worry, lad. We'll mend that broken body. You've got the soul and the spirit of a hero. Lord Nelson had only one arm, but he saved England.
Process him, Sergeant. Yes, sir. This way, Mr. Bobby. Come in.
Good afternoon, Colonel.
Well, what do you want, head shrinker? You gonna psych out some more of those mother-hating hippies?
No, I came in to talk to you about your hillbilly hero.
Who?
Superboy, Jethro Bodine.
Look here, couch jockey. You're not gonna make one of those Freudian freaks out of this boy. He's got real soldier material. He's the new Sergeant York.
You mean Sergeant Bilko?
What?
I talked to some pretty clever draft dodgers in my day, but this boy is the greatest.
You don't know what you're talking about. This boy wants to serve. You just haven't been able to communicate with him. He's hard of hearing, you know.
Not anymore. I took the corks out of his ears.
Corks?
Right ear. Left ear.
Oh, come on, Doc. No boy is that stupid.
I didn't say he was stupid. In my book, he's a genius. We have had fellas come in here with their lawyers, their mothers, their teddy bears. This boy does it with corks and a limp.
Of course he limps. He's got a stiff leg.
Not anymore. I took off the phony splints.
What do you mean, phony? That boy was in pain.
Sure he was. His grandmother hit him in the knee with a hammer. He's also the one who put the corks in his ears.
Well, that's understandable. His grandmother doesn't want him to leave home. He's the breadwinner. They're poor.
Not anymore. They've got $60 million.
Huh?
They live in a mansion in Beverly Hills.
Then why did he come in here dressed in those old clothes?
I tell you, he is a genius. Get a load of this kid's reasoning. Now, he wants us to think that he's stupid enough, to think that we're stupid enough, to think that he is stupid enough.
Ah, baloney. Let me tell you something, psychiatrist. Jethro Bodine came to me recommended personally by one of the most eminent citizens of Beverly Hills, president of the Commerce Bank.
You mean Field Marshal von Hindenburg?
I don't understand this.
It's all part of an elaborate plan to keep this boy out of the Army. I tell you, it's brilliant. They have spared no expense. The brain that conceived this idea...
Come in!
Excuse me, sir. You too, sir. Can I join the Army now and go to the front and commence the fighting?
Really want to go, Jethro?
Oh, yes, sir. There's just one thing. Sure would like to have me some victuals first.
What?
That's what the boy calls food, Colonel. Jethro, sit down, son.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Colonel, this is where he really showed his brilliance. He had me convinced that he was a compulsive eater. Let me show you something. What is this ink blot a picture of? The truth now.
Well, it's a nude woman.
Of course. And, this?
Same thing.
That's right. They're all nudes. You know it, I know it, and Rorschach knows it. Get a load of this reaction. Jethro, what is this?
Oh, that's a picture of the ham hock you showed me before.
And, this?
Hog jows, pork chops, chitlins, possum shanks. Oh, man, ain't she a beauty?
What is it, Jethro?
Big, fat, old turkey hen.
Okay, thank you, Jethro.
Can I join now? It won't cost you nothing. Uncle Jed's going to pay my way.
Pay your way in the Army?
Well, yes, sir. Board, room, uniform, guns, tanks, airplanes, everything.
I wonder if I could talk to this uncle of yours.
Sure. You can talk to my whole family.
I'd like that.
I'll go fetch them right on down. Hey, and I can show you some of the things my Uncle Jed done bought for me, too. Hey, now you wait right here now, you hear?
Don't worry, we will.
What do you suppose is keeping the boy?
He's getting his family together over at Central Casting.
Well, he could have a family, you know.
Oh, mark my words. He will walk in here with the wildest so-called family you've ever seen.
Ah, you're a cynic. I still say that boy...
Right in here, sir. Stand at ease, man.
Jethro?
Well, how do you like it? Uncle Jed bought it for me. The whole family come with me.
Are they loaded?
Yeah, Granny's the only one that ever takes a nip.
Is that Granny?
No, of course not. That's Cousin Bessie. And that there's Ellie, Mrs. Granny, and that there's Uncle Jed. This is my whole family.
Wild enough for you?
You must be the rich uncle.
Oh, I don't know if you could call me rich. I got about 65 million.
Dad Morby just spent $10 million on our castle in England.
Ellie, he ain't interested in our castle.
I am. You have a real castle?
Yes, sir.
Big one?
Yes, sir.
With a moat and drawbridge and knights in armor?
Yes, sir.
Any dragons?
Yes, sir.
Knock it off. You must be Granny.
That's right.
You the one who put the caulks in Jethro's ears?
Yep.
Was it to keep the boy out of the draft?
Oh, it was to keep the draft out of the boy.
You must be Cousin Bessie.
Oh, no, sir, I'm Cousin Ellie. This here's Cousin Bessie. I wanted to bring Pearl along, but Granny wouldn't let me.
Well, she was too gamey with all of us closed
Granny,
up.
he ain't interested in Pearl.
I am. Pearl is Jethro's mother. I'll give you 2 to 1 he fakes a hostility. Watch this. Jethro?
Yes, sir?
How do you feel about Pearl?
What's there to feel? She's a pig.
Terrible thing to say, boy.
Well, it's true. She smelled bad enough when there was just the 4 of us in the tank.
What tank?
Oh, the tank my Uncle Jed bought me. You can see it. It's parked right up front yonder.
Well, leastways, Jed, they feed 'em good in the army.
What you mean?
Looky here. Ham hock, pork jowls, pork chops, chitlins, possum shanks.
Well, are you ready to see it my way? Is he the draft-dodging champion?
I guess so. What'll I do with him?
Put him in intelligence. He's a genius.
Well, Jethro, you can take your family back to the studio now. You'll hear from us.
Am I going in the army?
Oh, very likely, very likely. But first, we'll have to find just the right spot for a fellow with your brain.
Yeah. You hear that?
We're proud of you, boy. He's the first one in the family to graduate 6th grade.
Well, thanks for coming, folks. Goodbye now. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye. You'll hear from us, Jethro.
Thank you.
Jethro, you don't really hate Pearl, do you?
Heck no. I'm going home right now and give her a bucket of slop.
Playing it right to the finish. The girl, the ape, grandmother, the millionaire uncle, all piling into that little tank.
There goes the general. A real, authentic genius.
I sure hope the Army can draft him before the CIA hears about it.
Au revoir, mon general.
Better man than I am, Gunga Din.
Hold on, Granny. What's all the commotion?
I'm just helping Ellie get ready for her date with Troy Apollo. Now, for the wedding, I think right here.
Well, now, ain't you being a mite previous? This is a first date. The boy's just coming over to go swimming.
Wait till you see the eye-popping bathing suit I made for Ellie. He'll propose between his howdy and his duty.
Ellie's already got a bathing suit.
Not like this one. Ellie, get down here and model your new suit for your pa.
I hope you didn't make her one of them new bikinis Jethro's always talking about.
Golly, I might have. I copied it from the last movie magazine that Pearl sent me from back home.
Here I am.
Sure ain't no bikini.
It's right off the cover of Cinema Sirens. Clara Bow was wearing it.
Granny, I'd he'd rather wear my regular bathing suit.
No more bare legs. When a boy sees that much skin showing, he's liable to think you're something other than a lady.
That's why you'll think I'm a fella.
Don't believe that's going to be a problem.
Oh, Pop, tell Granny you don't look right.
Jed, tell Ellie it does so.
Now, hold on. I've lived around women long enough to know there's only one way to settle these things. Get somebody else to decide. Now, Mr. Drydale and Miss Jane is coming over this morning to get me to sign some checks. We'll ask them what they think.
What matters is what Troy Apollo thinks.
Don't worry, honey. He'd like you even if you was wearing a rain barrel.
One of them sure would be a lot cooler than this.
Oh, why don't you go up and stand by your window? That way you can catch a breeze and keep your eye peeled for Troy at the same time.
Really? Ain't you overdoing it a little for this fella?
Why? Just 'cause I put a few signs out on the front porch.
What signs? Suitors, line up here. Don't crowd. Make your marriage proposals brief. Others are waiting.
After he sees all these signs, he'll propose just so he won't feel left out.
Granny, I'm ashamed of you.
Well, Ellie Mae's gonna need all the help she can get. It won't be too long before she is a full-fledged spinster once she comes voting age.
Granny.
Then all she'll need is a shawl and a rocking chair and a canary.
Please stop. It's just a matter of time before she goes walking down that aisle all dressed in white.
Yeah, with hair to match.
Hello, Miss Clampett. Granny.
Howdy.
Greetings, all. Well, welcome, Troy Apollo. Is this for that young singer?
Yeah, he's got a blind date with Ellie Mae this afternoon.
Oh, wonderful. Blind dates are great. Always a lot of fun. And isn't that a fine-sounding name, Troy Apollo?
Hey, he's right anxious to meet Ellie, too, according to Mr. Cushing.
John Cushing of the Merchants Bank set this up? My competition?
That's right.
Oh, wait, Mr. Clampett. These blind dates never work out. The man's a total stranger. Only a weirdo would have a kooky name like Troy Apollo.
I never set much store by a man's handle. As far as there being strangers goes, they won't be once it's introduced.
Oh, that Cushing.
Well, that's right nice of him. Got me right in the heart, too. Well, let's go in and sign the check.
I'll get the goose quill.
Holy underhanded, low down.
Now, Chief, you have been putting off getting Ellie a date. I rather suspected that one day Mr. Cushing would steal your thunder.
Who cares about my thunder? He's trying to steal the Clampett account.
Please don't stamp your foot again.
Why not?
It's very childish and extremely painful.
What do you know about pain? A few broken toes. I stand to lose my biggest account. That is pain.
Now, hang on, Chief. There's always the possibility that Troy and Ellie will hate one another.
Oh, what a joy that would be. But I just can't sit here and hope. I've got to do something.
Chief, you won't stand in the way of Ellie's happiness.
Of course not. But I'm going to find someone who will.
You mean competition for Troy Apollo?
Right. And he's going to get here first.
But who are you going to ask?
Oh, what does it matter? Some pleasant, nice-looking fellow. I'm going to start by asking Cary Grant.
Sorry there were so many checks to sign, Mr. Clampett.
Never thought spending money could be this tiring.
Before you go, I want you to look at Ellie's new outfit. Ellie Mae!
Howdy, Miss Jane.
Oh, hello, Ellie. My, that is a nice-looking little dress.
Miss Jane, it ain't a dress, it's a bathing suit, and we like your thinking on it.
Your honest opinion.
Granny, to be honest with you, it's absolutely archaic.
See, I told you she'd love it.
Oh, I'll get it. Chief.
Wait till you see who I found for Ellie. He just won the title. Mr. Clampett, I have a date for Ellie.
She already has a date.
When she sees this boy, she'll throw rocks at Troy Apollo. Ellie, here's someone very interested in meeting you. May I present Mr. Universe? Show him, Dave.
That fella a date for me, Pa?
That's right. Kind of unusual name, Dave Universe.
That ain't all that's strange. Look at his arms. Swole up twice the normal size.
Let's get out of here and let them get acquainted.
How? That Dave won't talk. He just stands there flexing his muscles.
Now just make yourself to home, Mr. Universe.
Thank you, and call me Dave.
All right, call me Jed. This here's Ellie and this is Granny.
Hi, Ellie. Granny.
Dr. Granny. I hope you don't mind, but being a physician, I couldn't help noticing how you're, puffed up all over.
Puffed up? You know, I guess you could call it that. I used to weigh 90 pounds.
Oh, when did you first notice that your shape was changing?
Oh, I suppose within a week or two after I got the barbells.
The barbells, huh? That's what done all this?
Right. But enough about me. Ellie, why don't you get into a bathing suit?
I'm already in one.
Oh, I get it. You're wearing it under your sweatsuit.
What was that?
Don't say nothing. Remember, he's a sick man.
Will you hurry up, Miss Hathaway? It's hot out here with the top down.
Your concern is touching me. But you have other worries. Something tells me that's Troy Apollo.
You're just too marvelous for words.
Mr. Apollo, I'm over in Drysdale.
The pleasure is all yours.
You are here to have a date with Ellie Mae Clampett, right?
You said it, man. Where is she?
Look on the front porch.
It's Ellie Mae Clampett?
You said it, man.
Mr. Cushing told me she was a real dish. I should have asked him what. Look, I got a recording session.
Why, you haven't even met Ellie.
Oh, well, I wish I could. Give her my regrets and tell her to stay with her weightlifting. Maybe it'll help. Anyway, it can't hurt.
We're running a little late, folks.
Wouldn't you like to sit down and rest a bit, Mr. Universe?
Dave. And Ellie, I think we'd better get down to business. You know, I've only got this afternoon, and then that's it.
And you want to spend it with me?
That's right. I want to make you the next Miss Universe.
Well, Dave, I know you ain't got much time, but we just met one another.
Well, so what, Ellie? I can see you're a beautiful, charming girl. You've got a lovely figure, I think. That's good enough for me.
Thank you, Dave, but, I'd better go and see if Granny's got lunch ready.
No. There's everything in this book from baldness to bow legs, but not one word about barbell bloat.
I notice it's affecting the boy's memory, too. Can't seem to remember his name. Has to have Mr. Universe printed across his shirt.
I've got to find a cure for that ailment, but nobody seems to know anything about it.
Granny, why don't you try the AMA?
Of course. Apodaster's Medical Almanac. I keep it in the kitchen, because it's got a dandy recipe in it for pecan pie.
Well, that Mr. Universe just up and asked me to marry him.
I should have known this would happen. You in that bathing suit would turn a healthy man's head.
Ellie, are you sure?
Well, he come right out and said he wanted me to be the next Miss Universe.
Next Miss Universe? Then he must be a widower.
The boy has had his share of trouble.
What am I gonna do?
Sure can't marry him. It's a shame, but I gather he ain't long for this world.
He said he only had this afternoon, and that was it.
You ain't got much time, Granny. Anything on barbells and the medical almanac?
Nope. The only thing under B is bellyaches and blueberry muffins.
And I reckon it's beholden on all of us to see to it that his last hours are as comfortable as possible.
Howdy.
Hi.
I don't believe we've met. My name's Jethro.
You could have caused a lot of damage just then.
Nah. That bar's made of steel. I wasn't squeezing with all my strength.
Wait, Jethro. Mr. Drysdale warned. He told me about you.
They put you one up on me. I don't know nothing about you. What do you do mostly?
Look around and guess.
Well, let's see. Mr. Drysdale told you about me, huh? I know. You're a brain surgeon.
Try weightlifting.
Shucks.
I don't need to. I already got plenty of muscles.
Yeah, and I can see where all of them are.
Say, you're a brain surgeon. How come you got Mr. Universe right across your chin?
Look, Jethro, I'm not a brain surgeon. My name is Dave. I'm a weightlifter, and I'm here to coach Ellie Mae. She's entered the Miss Universe contest.
Well, say, how about that? Anything I can do to help?
I don't suppose you'd leave.
Man, you don't have to worry about that.
Well, I left a couple of dumbbells out on the front porch. You think you could bring them back here for me?
Sure. What are their names?
Their names?
Well, I got to call them something.
They're dumbbells.
I'll be the judge of that.
What?
I don't believe in mean-mouthing folks just because they ain't smart as me.
Well, Granny's working on her cure. You go down there and keep Mr. Universe's mind off his trouble. Granny, do you see what I see?
I sure do, Jed. You got to admire his spunk.
Swole up as he is, that poor boy is trying to build himself a wheelchair. Is Ellie out by the pond with Mr. Universe?
Last I seen.
How you coming with your barbell cure?
Slow. I can't find a new laid buzzard's egg first. There's always plenty of them around, except when you need one. You need it when you need one.
Howdy, Jed Clampett speaking. Oh, Mr. Cushion, we ain't seen this Troy Apollo fella.
Yes, Troy is here at my bank, Mr. Clampett. See, there's been a little mix-up, but he's leaving right now.
Well, Ellie's already got a... Well, I reckon Troy and her did have a date. I'll tell you what. I'll have Ellie meet Troy out in front of the house, and we'll work it out from there.
Fine, Mr. Clampett. Well, I'll be talking to you. Goodbye. All right. Now, the real Ellie Mae is expecting you at her place. And if you see that Drysdale again, run over his foot. Now, get up there fast.
Well, I can't go too fast, man. The top's down, and I just got my hair the way I wanted it.
Move! She'll be waiting for you out front.
Then comes my next favorite pet. That's Esmeralda, my goat.
Ellie,
And then my favorite pet of all, Cousin Bessie yonder.
oh yeah, she's a little beauty, all right. And that's a very pretty bathing suit.
Hear that, Bessie? Dave said that's a pretty suit.
Speaking of bathing suits, Ellie, if you plan to be Miss Universe, you're gonna have to do something about that one.
I like you a lot, Dave. But I couldn't be Miss Universe.
Oh, now, Ellie, don't say those things. You're gonna have that title if it kills me.
Dave.
Now, come on, Ellie, we'll warm up for a few laps around the pool.
Okay. I reckon if you get toward a swimming, you sure won't have no trouble of floating.
Ellie Mae, get out of the water with that outfit on.
Oh, it's ugly, but it is a bathing suit.
Annie told me you shouldn't get it wet. I don't know why.
I do. It's commenced to squeezing on me.
True.
From the sound of it, it ain't stopped shrinking yet.
I gotta change. Excuse me, Dave.
Any friends of Dave's around? If you are, let out a yell.
Quit your bellowing. This is a hospital zone.
A hospital zone?
I ain't got time to explain. I'm looking for a buzzard's egg. I might have to go outside of Beverly Hills to find one.
Well, you're standing in the right place. There's a car coming that's gonna knock you clean to Pasadena.
I think that might be Troy Apollo. Run, get Ellie.
Ellie?
Troy!
Was that Troy Apollo?
Yeah, but you can forget about him. He tore out of here like a scalded cat.
She didn't like the looks of the house.
Anyway, we gotta turn our attention back to Mr. Universe. He may be sick, but at least he's interested. That's my cure, Jed.
Hadn't you better turn the fire off so it'll cool down?
Oh, it is cool. You should have seen it bubble when it was hot.
Granny, that may cure barbell bloat, but it looks like it'll kill the patient doing it.
Oh, Mr. Universe is taking a chance. But either way, he gains. If it don't cure him, at least he's saved from a lingering death.
I believe I'd mentioned that to Dave. He may not agree he's getting all that good a deal.
Ellie's fetching him. But he better not pass this up. It's the best medical science can do for him.
There he is, Granny.
Right with you, Granny. As soon as I take a few of these nutrient pills, I fall over without them.
Well, you can forget them and the barbells, Mr. Universe. The end is in sight. One way or another.
Come on, Ellie. All we can do now is hope. Dave is in the hands of a specialist.
I want you to take this. Here.
Granny, if that's lunch, thanks, but I brought along my own special food.
What for?
Well, it's all I eat, organic foods like soy biscuits and alfalfa and bone meal, ground kelp.
Dave, I think you eat nothing but that kind of stuff. It's maybe the reason you look like you do.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's that and the barbells.
I'm gonna fix you a decent meal before it's too late.
But, Granny, I don't have an appetite for regular food.
You ain't tasted it the way I fixed it. Here.
Granny, did you make this?
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I think I'll stick to the ground kelp.
They don't answer the knock. They must not be home.
They are home. And you are going to meet the real Ellie Mae Clampett, or I'm withdrawing my bank support for you. And that means you can say goodbye to your ambition to become United States Senator from California.
But even I can't win the election on my singing voice alone.
Go around back and find Ellie Mae. And to make sure you stay here, I'm going to take your car. I'll pick you up later.
Mr. Cushing.
Don't press me, Troy. I'm still not sure that America is ready for a senator who uses curlers and a hairnet.
Ellie, come on, let's go to work. Ellie!
I don't care how much my country needs me. It's not worth taking her out. I don't care if she is a snappy dresser.
Here I am, Dave. You feeling any better yet?
Ellie, I feel great.
Dave, you strain yourself. You hadn't ought to be lifting all that weight.
Ellie, where did you get all that strain?
Well, Granny says we're healthy because we always eat the right foods. Well, like for dinner, we usually have hog jowls and collard greens and grits and...
Ellie, thank you, and I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, I'll straighten up while you's gone.
Jed, Mr. Universe is saved. My cure started to work. He's got his appetite back to normal food.
I didn't know he'd ever lost it.
You should have heard the things he was eating before he took my cure. But a bit ago, he came running in here hollering for triple helpings of my hog jowls, collard greens, and grits.
All right, Granny. Now you better get started on your next cure.
What next cure?
For indigestion. Eating triple helpings, Mr. Universe is going to need it.
Start looking for another buzzard's egg! You just stay right there, honey. I'm gonna give you some rock salt and some bacon rind to go with your corn.
What'd you shoot, Granny?
Shot my hat.
What bird?
There was a crow sitting on it, that's what.
Bird? Granny, you're getting too old to do your own scarecrowing. Your joints will lock on you. Why don't you let me make you one?
'Cause there ain't no scarecrow that can shoot straight.
You didn't do too good yourself.
Oh, I got the crow. I blowed that rascal to kingdom come. There ain't enough left of him to feather a arrow.
Granny, would you please stop shooting at Elmer? It's making him awful nervous.
Get that varmint out of here.
Speak to her, Pa. Well, she's making a nervous wreck out of him.
I'll make a pie out of him. The idea of dragging in dead birds.
Didn't look very dead to me.
That rock salt preserves them.
Hey! Somebody shot through the window of my bedroom. Looky here.
Worst case of dandruff I ever seen.
That's rock salt. And this here's a piece of bacon rind.
That ain't gonna cure it. We'll have to dip his head in hot creosote.
Now listen, Granny.
Calm down, boy. Granny, suppose you go out and look after your corn crop.
What's the use? Nobody can grow nothing around here. What with the crybabies, the crows, and the bats.
We ain't got no bats.
What about the old bat next door? Calls the police every time you try to do something to improve the place. Like raise hogs or chickens or run a few goats.
Granny, you can't fault Miss Drysdale for that. You gotta remember you're living in the city.
You call this living? I'm buried in the city, and I'm getting tired of it.
All right, Granny.
Why can't we live in the country where folks can breathe, raise things, and shoot off a gun?
All right.
Oh!
Listen, young'uns, I got a first-rate idea. You know, Granny's birthday's coming up soon.
I know.
Yeah, I'm going to make a scarecrow for her corn patch.
And I'm going to make her a great big old cedar chest. You know how she's always talked about needing one.
It was dandy present. You know what I'm going to give her?
What, Pa?
A piece of ground. A nice plot out in the country where she can plant things.
Hot dog.
I'll call Mr. Drysdale.
Oh, excuse me, Uncle Jet. You don't have to call Mr. Drysdale about buying a plot of ground. I seen some for sale yesterday.
You did?
Well, yes, sir. Out in the country, too. Great big sign alongside the road. Said, buy your loved one a plot in Happy Valley.
Happy Valley.
Granny'd like that.
I like a pleasant spot.
Here it is. Happy Valley.
I'll call him for you, Pa.
Here's the number, Ellie.
Now remember, not a word to Granny. You want this to be a surprise.
Happy Valley, Mr. Mortimer speaking.
Howdy, Mr. Mortimer. This here is Jed Clampett. I'm wanting to buy a nice plot of ground for Granny.
I see. Ed Clampett, and you want something nice for your grandmother.
Well, no, strictly speaking, she's my mother-in-law.
Oh, something inexpensive then.
No, money is no object. I want the best you got, provided, of course, this land of yours is out in the country.
Oh, it is, Mr. Clampett. Happy Valley is in a beautiful pastoral setting.
Oh, good. It's pasture land. Well, I reckon that'll be just dandy. You see, Granny don't want to be buried in the city, especially in the backyard.
Well, I should hope not. As a matter of fact, it's against the law.
Oh, yeah, we found that out. Every time we go to digging, our neighbor calls the police.
Mr. Clampett, are you by any chance on welfare?
No, sir. Crestview. 518 Crestview Drive.
No, I'm referring to your ability to meet your obligations. I appreciate your calling Happy Valley, but I will have to ask about credit.
Well, it was Jethro seeing your sign, so I reckon he ought to get the credit.
No, Mr. Clampett, you don't understand. Let me put it this way. Do you have a bank account?
Yes, sir. I keep my money in a Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills.
Cheers, Pa's Granny.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
What's going on? You look guilty as 3 possums in a hen house.
What are you talking about, Granny?
Who was that on the telephone?
Well, nobody, Granny.
I'm ready to call on the bereaved family, Mr. Mortimer.
Good. Now, here's your fact sheet. The name is J.D. Clampett. The address is Beverly Hills, and the bank account is $65 million.
And the name of the loved one?
Look, as far as I'm concerned, it's J.D. Clampett.
I meant the name of the dear departed.
I don't know. It's his mother-in-law. They call her Granny. I want you to try to sell him a family plot. These people are loaded.
I see there are 4 in the family.
Yes, but I want you to sell them 5 plots, one for their banker.
Their banker?
Believe me, when Clampett goes, that guy will kill himself. You know, come to think of it, the banker's married, too.
Sell him a six-pack.
Mr. Mortimer, try to remember you're not peddling beer anymore.
I'm not peddling plots either. The guy that sold me this property said I'd make a killing here. I may have to get any business.
All right. You had fair warning. This time, you're going in a pot.
If you don't leave off shooting, you're going to have the police down on it.
I aim to take one more shot. Rheumatism medicine.
I believe I'd take it easy on that jug, too.
This is strictly for medical purposes. I can feel the rheumatism burning its way up my legs. I gotta build me a fire break across my stomach.
More?
That was for my left leg. Better living through chemistry.
I think you ain't got rheumatiz in your arms.
Come to think of it.
No, give me that. That's enough.
There's a man to see you, Pa.
Oh, it's about your mother-in-law, Granny.
You ain't from the police, are you?
No, I'm from...
Good. I was hoping they hadn't heard about the shoot.
There's been a shooting.
Miss Granny. What can I do for you, Plot?
I'm from Happy Valley.
Oh, yeah, I want to get a plot of ground for Granny. Oh, Ellie Mae, keep a watch out the back door, see we ain't surprised.
Yes, sir, Pa.
We have some very nice plots. How would you like a hillside location?
No, I had enough of that back home. Hillside ain't no place for planting. First good rain comes along, a body could get washed out. Ellie, you recollect what happened with the greens?
Sure do, Pa. We put 'em in on a hill back of the cabin. Along came a cloudburst. The next morning there was greens all over that back porch.
You couldn't go out the back door without stepping on them. We just let the hogs and chickens have them. You warm?
No. As a matter of fact, I think I'm having a chill.
Well, have a slug of this.
No, thank you.
Good for what ails you. Sure took care of Granny.
What do you mean?
2 drinks of that, and she didn't feel a thing.
That's very, very merciful. Where is the loved one now?
Who?
Yeah, Granny.
Oh, she's out back in the corn patch?
In the corn patch.
Makes a dandy scarecrow.
See her yonder? She's propped up against that clothesline post.
You don't intend to leave her out there like that, do you?
Oh, she's all right. Just twixt you and me, she's pretty well pickled. Pickled? She was commencing to stiffen up.
Well, I think I better get back to the office.
Oh, wait a minute. What about Granny's plot?
Well, that'll be up to Mr. Mortimer.
Well, now I want it nice and level and plenty big so we can put in some greens.
Greens out here?
Sure, we aim to put in a whole bunch of them.
Well, I'll tell Mr. Mortimer.
Yeah, and tell him not to say nothing. We want it to be a surprise.
Oh, yeah, yes.
And don't you say nothing either.
No. Word of honor.
What are you babbling about? Are you trying to tell me that Clampett shot his mother-in-law?
Shot her, pickled her, and put her out in the corn patch for a scarecrow.
What, are you putting me on?
Mr. Clampett and his daughter are cold-blooded killers.
Daughter's in on it, too?
They make Bonnie and Clyde look like the Bobbsey twins.
Well, what did you sell them?
I'm telling you, they are murderers. Back in the hills, they wiped out an entire family, the Greens.
You mean like a feud?
Yes. And now they're planning to surprise the Greens out here.
Hey, wait a minute. This may be just the break I've been waiting for. You can bury an awful lot of greens with $65 million.
I quit.
No, you don't. You're into me for 5 weeks' salary, and you haven't even sold your first plot yet.
Sue me.
I'll do better than that. I'll call Clampett, and I'll tell him your name is really Green.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Happy Valley, Mortimer speaking. Well, hello, Mr. Clampett. What a pleasant surprise.
My salesman and I were just talking about you. Yes, he'll be right over with the contracts for you to sign.
Going back there?
Say, I never did catch that salesman's name.
His name? I'll spell it for you. G-R...
I'm going.
I mean B-R-U-B-A-K-E-R. Brubaker.
Did he tell you I wanted plenty of room to put in some green?
Mr. Clampett, you can have one entire section of Happy Valley just for the green. We'll call it Green Acres. Huh?
There's Granny Cedar, Jess. How do you like it?
Well, first off, it ain't cedar. It's pine.
Well, I know, but we ain't got no cedar trees.
You cut down one of our trees to make
No, sir. Cut down one of Miss Drysdale.
Why?
So Granny won't know about it.
Well, Miss Drysdale will know about it. She's gonna yell bloody murder.
She ain't home.
But when she comes home and sees what you done, she'll likely call the police.
No, she won't. I gnawed the stump so it looked like a beaver done it.
Boy, get over there and dig a hole. We try to put in a new tree before she gets back.
Look here, Pa. I baked Granny a birthday cake.
Well, now, would you look at that?
Hey, that's hard as a rock.
Why, go dig a hole.
Yes, sir. You want me to bury it pan and all?
For the tree, boy, for the tree. Well, Ellie, that's a dandy-looking cake.
Thank you.
Got a lot of body to it, eh? What kind is it?
Oh, this here's the marble cake.
Well, now, I reckon you're going to write Happy Birthday, Granny, on there with icing, huh?
Yes, sir, Pa. Are we gonna have a surprise party?
That'd be nice if we could hide all this stuff from Granny for 2 more days.
Oh, I could hide my scarecrow and my cake in Jethro's cedar chest.
Yeah?
Well, I'll take this in and put some icing on it.
Oh, honey, that might be a little risky right now. Granny keeps coming back in the kitchen for rheumatiz booster shots.
Get out of my kitchen, you hairy little goober. Many times have I told you that apes are not people, they're varmints. Oh, I can't make it. My joints are all froze stiff with the rheumatiz. And relief is just to swallow away. Bessie, honey, help your poor old granny. I was only funning you when I called you a varmint. You was one of the family. Pull the cork and give your poor old granny some medicine. That's it, sweetheart. Now, pour some in the glass. Oh, you're such a darling. Raise the glass to Granny's lips so she can thaw out.
Granny! You have hit a new low, drinking with an H.
I ain't drinking of my own free will, Jed. This little varmint is forcing it on me. Shame on you, you little wino. Turned off kind of warm, didn't it?
Granny, listen to me. You go upstairs and take a nap.
Well, I can't. I gotta watch my corn.
You gotta watch your health.
I'll drink to that.
There you go. Now you go up and lay down and rest.
It's too hot in the house.
Well, then go in the root cellar and lay down.
Good idea. I'll take this with me to keep it away from that alcoholic ape.
Oh, I'll take it with me. Now you go have yourself a good long sleep.
How about a nightcap?
Good idea. Pull it down over your ears.
Can I put my scarecrow in a chest now, Pa?
Sure, Ellie, I got the lid fixed. All I have to do is now saw off a couple of these boards square.
Oh, where's my cake?
Jethro's doing the printing for you. He's the best in the family, you know.
But I ain't made the icing yet.
Oh. Well, here he comes. We'll tell him not to bother.
Hey, take a look at this letter. If you like it, I'll put happy birthday right above Granny.
Cut into my cake.
How'd you do that, boy?
With a hammer and chisel.
Give me that. You done broke my marble cake.
Marble is right. I done broke 2 chisels on it.
We got a lot to do before Granny wakes up. Jethro, you letter them garden markers to Ellie Mae. You commence calling folks and invite them to the birthday celebration.
Hey, Paul. Look who's coming.
That's him, the one with the saw.
What is that he's making?
A casket. What else?
Why, it's horrible.
I warned you.
Yeah, I figured on selling him one of those $10,000 bronze jobs.
Let's drive on.
Oh, no.
That man is a drunken, mad dog. He kills in cold blood.
But he pays in cold cash. You coming, Mr. Green?
I'm coming.
Mr. Clampett, I'm Mortimer of Happy Valley.
Glad to meet you, Mr. Mortimer. That's my daughter, Ellie Mae.
Howdy.
How do you do?
I'll commence calling folks, Paul.
That young fellow over there with the markers is my nephew, Jethro.
Howdy. How do you do? Did you say those were markers?
Yeah, we're going to use them out at Happy Valley to mark off the different plots.
Are they for the greens?
Greens or whatever else we choose to put in. Carbs, melons.
Not the Harvey melons.
I don't believe I'm familiar with them.
Good, but it still looks like we're going to do a lot of business. Brubaker, may I have those contracts, please?
How do you do, Mr. Clampett?
Howdy.
Have you heard anything from the police?
Well, no. For a while there, I was afraid Miss Drysdale next door was going to call him, but we think we figured a way to keep her quiet. Jethro! You got that whole dog for Miss Drysdale?
Oh, yes, sir, Uncle Jed.
Fine and dandy. We'll plan our quick as we take care of Granny.
Is Granny still in the corn patch?
Oh, no. She's stretched out in the root cellar. It's cooler there.
Mr. Clampett, I'd like to suggest that Mr. Brubaker and I take Granny back to Happy Valley with us.
No. We'll fetch her out day after tomorrow. That's her birthday.
Well, that's a very sweet sentiment, Mr. Clampett, but I wouldn't wait 2 days.
Well, if we don't, it's going to spoil the celebration.
Celebration?
Yeah, Jethro made her that pine box.
Could I perhaps suggest something in bronze?
Oh, no, the boy worked hard on that. It's kind of rough, but it ain't the gift, it's the thought.
And, your daughter Ellie made that marble thing?
Yeah, that's part of the celebration. We thought we'd put them and Granny on the truck, go out to Happy Valley and have a picnic. Yeah, you know, music, dancing, biddle, the kind of box social. You having another chill?
Definitely.
Well, come on, have a little snort. You too, Mr. Mortimer.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, no, the man has invited us for a drink.
That's the anesthetic he administers before he shoots you. 2 drinks of that and you don't feel a thing.
Here you are, Mr. Brubaker.
No, thank you.
Well, how about you, Mr. Mortimer?
Well, certainly I'll have a shot, a snort. Well, down the hatch.
I wouldn't drink that too fast. You all right, Mr. Mortimer?
That's powerful stuff.
Oh, I got joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down. Look what I found in the root cellar.
Granny?
Did he say Granny?
That's the corpse.
Brought her back to life.
Let's go back to Happy Valley.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to subdivide that place.
What, no more cemetery?
Are you kidding? When they market this stuff, who's going to need it?
I'll take that, Granny.
Over my dead body. Oh, who's the pine box for? Somebody pass on? Ah, it's me! Here's it. I ain't never touching another drop again.